Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. A couple of minutes late. 7 minutes late. Messing around. Had to go to the toilet and some other fucking stuff. Brush my teeth on that bollocks. Yeah. So yeah. Christmas shopping tips with WeaponCollector. Fucking itchy head. All right, Donna. Good to see you on. What you been at? Anything? I don't know if you saw my video. I've been doing a lot of bloody decorating, although I haven't had to do it today. Sue's on. Richard, you right, Rich? Yeah, got a little itchy spot on my head, and I'll start fucking scratching it. It's going to keep itching now. Video base, Pete, you right, mate? Nell, you right? Zed, Leonard, yes, all right, Beardy. Yeah, it'll probably be coming off soon. I'm just being lazy, really. Although I don't, it looks all right, don't it? But I can't deal with it. Spike, EVC, and Tim, you right? And Dixon Balls is on now. Hello. So yeah. Stu, you right? Just saying hello at the minute. Then it suits me. Nice. Cheers, Len. No, I think it looks all right. I'm quite. I would call myself a connoisseur of the beards. You know what I mean? I often compliment someone on their beard, and I do think they look good. Yeah, they're fucking irritating though. In all honesty, I don't mind the goatee. I'm used to that. Len, you're right. Oh no, I said hello, Len. Survive, you're right, mate. And Colmus, you're right. Yeah, no topic today apart from the title I've put on. That's just really an excuse for me to say shopping tips. Use my links. I don't know how much you don't know about the affiliate links. Some people don't know, but right, the affiliate links, they are links on all of my descriptions to every one of my videos to eBay and Amazon. So that's UK eBay, UK Amazon, and US Amazon, right? And GearBest anyway. If you shop at those websites, right, you buy anything, and I mean literally anything. It doesn't have to be weapon stuff. You can literally go on there and buy makeup, nappies, stuff like that. I saw you, Tactical. I saw you on. Luckily, I was halfway through a monologue there. So yeah, go and buy anything you want. So you could buy DVDs, cooking oil, phones, tellies, water, anything. And as long as you use my link to go there, I get a percentage of what you spend, and it doesn't add anything onto you at all. And you can probably support me more that way than you could than people do on Patreon. You know, I like the Patreon, very good. And I do highly appreciate it. That's like my guaranteed sort of YouTube income sort of thing. But often, if someone spent 100 quid on eBay or Amazon, I could get 5 to 10 quid out of that. So yeah. Tim and Tactical, you're right. Bristol, you're right, mate. Zed said to now, fine, thanks. How are you? Survive, you're right, mate. He said, Edwin Jagger is a British Sheffield Steel brand of double-edged safety razor. Ah, right. Nice. I hadn't heard it. I've heard, British, Sheffield Steel and all that, but not the specific Edwin Jagger thing. Tim said, I used your link for 50, 60 quid's worth of stuff the other day. Oh, nice one, Tim. I did see, what was that, eBay or Amazon? I had seen someone had been buying some stuff. That's a good thing. Quite a few people do it now. And luckily for me, someone's been buying stuff on, all right, Rich, by the way. So someone's been buying some stuff off of GearBest as well, which is handy. Because I'm like $20 away from getting paid on there. It has to get to $100 before I can get paid. Literally for a couple of months, no one's been buying anything on GearBest because most of my links don't go to the products that people want. Can't do slow mode anymore either, annoyingly, but it doesn't really matter. Just thought I'd tell you that. Leonard says Springfields have a good sale on my £10 pistol crossbow bolts. 10 pistol crossbow bolts, one by 50. That is fucking good, that is. And loads of other stuff. Right, Len, I'm going to write that down because I'm going to cash out about 110 quid's worth of, no, 88 quid's worth of Patreon money. and buy a couple of things. I'm going to get some machetes. So I remember Springfields. I'm going to buy one pretty big machete and make it into a D-guard cutlass. Tactical, there's no sneaking in here, is there? I caught you that time. John Dort's right, mate, and Richard Kent, you're right. Video base says watching on a tablet. Best I can do at the moment. Oh, you not got your PC yet? Liam's on weapons and stuff. Zed said I'm waiting until Marcus gets on. The bloody aggravation he's caused me. Well, what's he been at then, Zed? Oh, this will be interesting. So I've said double-edged safety razor. Much cheaper in long term than a cartridge razor. Oh, I get you, mate. I'll be honest, I've mainly just used disposables. I don't shave that often. I don't shave every day, hence why I've got this. I'm really too lazy to shave every day. Tim said Amazon, mate. Got a new more nice sandpaper, gun oil, plus a couple of things. Yeah, nice one, Tim. Yeah, I appreciate that. It all adds up, and it's good that. And as I say, the more you spend on there, you can actually support me more than some support on Patreon. You know, I appreciate all of it. Patreon is more reliable. You know you're definitely getting that. Amazon, though, I can earn a bit more, but it can be sporadic. It's all good and it all helps. Tactical said 36 plastic crossbow bolts. Yeah, that's bloody good, because I don't know if I've still got them in here. I think these was 12 for like £3 or something like that. That's the ones I use for the quivers. So it'd be good if I can find some very cheap crossbow bolts, because people are always wanting them quivers. Rita said, just noticed Nell has a new profile picture. Oh yeah, let's have a look at that. Then I said, got a cookery machete on there, £6.50. Yeah, I'll look on that. I've written it down. Then I'll have a look later, because I'm looking to buy some stuff soon. Bristol, I'm interested in what you're going to do with the golf club. I have a chance to get a couple. In all honesty, Bristol, at the minute, the only plan I've got is to cut the head off, and possibly, if I can find something, put it inside it to reinforce it. But that's about it, really. Nothing else. I don't know. It may not even do that. It all depends. But if people wanted other ideas, or people could come up with ideas that you think I would like, let me know. Zed said to Nell, it's taken me hours to find the old camera of mine for a start. What's that? Don't do Marcus. So obviously, don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, cheers, mate. But yeah, the thing about the Christmas tips, yeah, use my links when you shop. So who out of you lot does shop at eBay and Amazon? Because if you do me the favour and go to Amazon and eBay through my links. The easiest way to do it, right? Click any video of mine, literally any of them. Go onto the description, just scroll down till it says eBay link, Amazon link. Go to Amazon then, and then buy some stuff. And you'll be supporting me by doing nothing but buying stuff you'd be buying anyway. Massively helps. Yeah, I know you do, Liam, and thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Liam does. Who else? Liam does. I'm pretty sure Bristol does. Who else? Tim just said he did. Oh, I'll have to check that, Liam. Oh, fucking hell. Did you get the camcorder through that? I'll have to check that. Completely forgot about that. I'll have to have a look in a minute. I'll see. It might not be on there yet, but the only thing with electrical stuff, it always seems to be quite less anyway. Tactical said, Mike, did you see my cane video? Not properly, but I will. Right, where am I? I'm missing a couple. Weapons and I've said I do, and I bookmark your links. Doesn't always work for me, though, as you know. Hopefully, most of the time it does work. Yeah, I'll check that in a minute, Liam. If this goes a bit quiet, I'll go and have a look. That's he tagged me on the free knife. Oh, nice one. Oh, you tagged in that, are you? Oh, so you're gonna have to do a video then. Now that will be good. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I'm gonna have to go sub you to make sure I see this. Oh, I can't bloody do it on here. I can't even, it's not even an option in this thing to go to channel. Remind me to go sub you later. Prepared Norseman, good evening, mate. Just watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Pretty great film, probably Brad Pitt's best movie. Oh no, it's all right. I'll check that out. I do want to watch that. And Prepared Norseman, I did the intro for our shooting competition today, so I reckon I'll upload that tomorrow. Or maybe possibly Monday, just so there's a video for next week. But I don't know. It's ready anyway. I just need to put it all together. The intro, yeah, used your Amazon link. Was exactly 990, I think, plus the SD card I bought. So it was 1,100. You know, potentially, I could get a lot out of that, couldn't I, Liam? Well, I'll have a look in a second, because that's potentially quite a lot of commission. But as we say, electrical stuff, I think, is like 1% sometimes. So, you know, even a tenner, yeah. Tenner, that's still good. That's what I mean. That tenner, that's still more than a month's Patreon from a single person. Tactical said to Leonard, they're ignoring my emails and changed the order status twice, wondering if they're just busy. Might just be busy, Tactical. MBO6, right, mate? Brad Norton said, looking forward to it. I've made me excuses already. What happened was, it's all right. When I looked at your scores and my scores, they should be quite similar. I've not added them up. But what was happening is, Liam can vouch for me on this because he's in the stream as well. It was the last thing I did, wasn't it, Liam, doing the shooting competition with the Daisy. And I had to rush like fuck. And I literally had to go bang, 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 6 shots, go to the next one, bang, 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 6 shots, run over, turn it over, another 6 shots. Yeah, I shot the whole fucking lot in about 30 seconds. So, yeah, bit of a rush. But the shooting wasn't terrible. But, yeah, I did have to shoot as quick as I could. Yeah, I don't know how dark it'll look. That's the only thing with winter, right? That video I put on today, the EDC, I had to brighten that 100% because you couldn't fucking see anything because it's so dark in here. Tim said, how's the decorating going on? Luckily, I didn't have to do nothing today, but I'm still going to be doing quite a lot. I did like 1/8 of the sanding, right? Wearing this with a bit of a filter on it, and I'll show you how dirty it was for like just half an hour. So let's have a look. So there it is there. I don't know how well you'll see this, but I don't know if you'll be able to see the dirt, but so that was filtering it. I'm gonna put the filter on next time. It's just I thought I'm gonna have a shave, and because this works well with a beard, this one. Dad said, Lennon House, it's your own fault. Right. Yeah, the light was shit, wasn't it, Liam? I had to rush like fuck for that video. Dad said, I wouldn't look forward to it too much. It'll probably be crap. I don't have anything particularly interesting. Oh, Stu said, yeah, Len, don't blame me. Blame Mike, he tagged me. Yeah, and who tagged me? I can't remember now. Was it Electro? Bird Norseman levelling the playing field then, since mine was smaller. Yeah, we'll call it equal again like last time. Richard said, Mike, I won't be able to do the shooting competition footage this year. I'm feeling like shit most of this week. Had to go out shooting today. Can't pull my 50-pound bows at all now. Oh, fucking hell, Rich. Well, that's all right. That's all right. I can understand. I hope you start feeling better because I know you not being able to fill a 50-pound bow. That's yeah, that's saying something. Where am I? Right, I'm going to quickly look on Amazon. What was it? No, Amazon was it, Liam? Yeah. Let's see if it's got a great big spike going up, hopefully. It don't matter if it doesn't anyway, but it sometimes takes a while to get the stuff on there, don't it? I may have to wait a couple of days. When would that have been anyway, Liam? Reports. Then I said, you're doing a Christmas, but yeah, I'll definitely do, because I won't be able to do the, 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 I won't be able I won't be able to do the advent calendar this year, so that won't be happening because I ain't got the stuff for it. I'll definitely do like a Christmas video. I'll definitely do a Christmas Day live stream. Yeah, I will do a Christmas special. I will do a Christmas live stream, definitely. But I don't think I'm going to have an advent calendar this year because I just ain't got nothing to use. Yeah, there's nothing on there at the minute, Liam. But, you know, if it didn't, it doesn't matter because you've supported me. You know, you're probably my biggest supporter on Patreon and, you know, and all that. And you do this. Sometimes it don't work, does it? Then I said, you and Mark should do live. Oh, we definitely will Christmas. I'll try and get him on before then, but definitely 100% because he comes round here Christmas Day. So, yeah. Yeah, it'd be a shame, wouldn't it, Liam, to miss out on that. But yeah, that's the way it goes, isn't it? But there's nothing on there as of yet. But I remember last time it took a while, didn't it? To there was another big thing, maybe the bigger things. But I remember you buying something big before, and it took ages. Nah, strange, isn't it? That you don't work 100%. Patrick said, "Best weapon to kill a grizzly bear with one shot." A very powerful rifle, I would say. Then not he said, people do seem to be getting ill a bit this year. A mate of mine's just got out of hospital. He had breathing difficulties and a blood clot. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. It's the kind of time of the year, isn't it, I think, Zed, isn't it? Yes, the Fleer, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the Fleer for 400 quid. Oh, it took a while. That was eBay, though. Yeah, I'll keep checking, and if it's not on there in a week, we'll know it didn't happen. But yeah, I don't know. Prepared Arsenal has a bazooka. Yeah, you're right there. Weapons, I've said that £110 Geiger was on eBay, so you may get some for that. Nice. Yeah, luckily for me, someone's been buying some stuff through GearBest, which is very handy for me because, as I said, I've not been getting any sales through any of my links on GearBest, and I've been like I think it's like $12 now away from getting paid. So it's just money sat in there that you can't get because you can only get it when it gets to $100. So yeah, if you want to do me a favor, go do some shopping on GearBest. But then after I hit the $100, don't bother. Nah, joking. Do still do it. It's just the rate I'm going. It'll take me about 5 years to get paid after this payment. Taylor Ashore, you're right, mate. I hope you're getting all right downstairs. Getting better here. Yeah, I hope you're all right, mate. What was I going to say? Yeah, I ain't had to do none of it today, but I wore this gas mask with a little homemade filter for the sanding because the walls have got to be rubbed down quite a lot because there's like a line of paint along where the boards were that sticks out. Yeah, this is working well, but I'm going to put the proper filter on now. But yeah, if you want a gas mask that works with a beard like this, I'll tell you what I like about this one. You probably know this, Liam, I would assume. But do you know the thing I like the most about this, Liam? I can put this on reasonably loose and with a beard, and it still creates a seal. I'll never ever really tighten this, and it's still tight enough to make a seal without really tightening it down. Good mask that is for, you know, if you ever got to recommend someone for one with a beard. Yeah, it's got a good seal, hasn't it? It really does. Yeah, I don't over tighten it, and you know, this beard, and it still seals. Tactical Pirate said, got a shit week next week. Back to work. Test. He's deleted it. I said, did you use what did you use for the homemade filter? I know you said using the filter to script. It's literally, you know, like the little half face mask things. It's just a circle of one of those cut out. Cut in and then put in, because this sort of presses it on, it seals it up. Yeah, just a bit of a face, you know, half face mask type thing. When I said, yeah, the M61 has a very good peripheral seal on it. Melanie Robb, you're right. When I said the actual US M9A1 it was copied from doesn't have that seal. and worse straps. Yeah, because it's got some, for the age of this, it's got some fucking good straps on it. These still work really well. That's really good. I really like this gas mask. You know, I like the Spaziani as well. Spaziani is perfect for the shed. I would only use, like in the shed, it's always the Spaziani with a decent filter on. But yeah, for a cheap mask with a good seal and very comfortable as well. When I was cool, I've done that before to make a particle filters at different sizes. That's it. Yeah, it's just that basically. Yeah, just a circle of. Third Northman said, "Why are we renovating?" Just they want to, and I've got to do it. I've used some pre-painted sort of wall panels with some good results. Won't get smooth, minimalistic look. It's fast. Yeah, no, I'll get you, mate. If it was up to me, well, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have even bothered. And to be honest, at least one other person says the same thing. But I've got the time to do it, and yeah, and they got the money to pay for it. So yeah. It's just, I'll be honest, that room hasn't been decorated for like 35 years, but we was happy with that look, to be honest. It had it was supposed to have an old sort of cottage / pub type look, you know, the old beams and that. So it sort of looked better if it was a bit old. Yeah, be modernising it now. Dad said to Tactical, he was, I won't reply to that one unless he puts that back on. Tactical's, yeah, not moaning. Life's too short. I said, I love it when countries buy the rights to make or illegally copy gas masks and actually make them better. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, this is really, I've always liked this. It's a very comfortable mask. As with all masks, the longer you wear them, they do stick in your face in bits. Like I was getting red marks here and here. In fact, when I do that, I can feel it still, like a tiny little bit of sensitivity there. But yeah, just because it ran on your face for so long. But yeah, very comfortable that. And as I say, you don't have to put it on tight to make a seal, even with a beard. Daniel, you right, mate? Said to Tactical, they decided one of my mates was fit for work. He had terminal cancer and had been given 6 months to live. Where the hell? There was a hell of a to do about that. Yeah, that's sick, Zed. That's fucked up. It goes, you know, fucking idiotic some of these fucking organisations are, whatever you call them. So it's funny how the Yugoslav copy of the M9 called the M1 is even worse. It sometimes melts. But the M2, which is which way it made smaller and 40mm is really fucking good. Survive said, I'm looking to get a resuscitation mask for a trauma kit. You should be able to get them reasonably easy, shouldn't you? I'd say Survive. If it's what I'm thinking of. Is that just the mask that goes over with a little bit? Dad said his consultant threatened to take them to court because they're basically saying he was incompetent. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Third Northman said, crazy, I've become a terminal criminal in that. Yeah, I could agree with you there. Third Northman, definitely, mate. Yeah, sick, really, isn't it, Zed? You know, you don't want all that kind of stress in that kind of situation. Amy Rush, I haven't seen you on for ages. That's good to see you. You still doing any videos? I know you was at one point, weren't you? Good to see you on there. And not see, you right, mate? Yeah, how are you, Amy? Weapons, I've said. Yeah, you pay your taxes, the government doesn't want to give them back. That's it. And then he said, when my uncle was terminal, company he worked for was really nice and basically helped pay for him to have a decent end of life. Not a lot would do that. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? That's like the complete opposite, isn't it? And that's how life should be, I think, Liam, isn't it? Amy said, good, have a boyfriend. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I did see, I think you did a video, didn't you? As I said, it's been a while. I don't know if you've been uploading and I just haven't seen them, or if you've not done any videos for a while, Amy. Tactical said, sorry to hear that, said. Yeah, I'll say that as well, said. Sorry to hear that, mate. Richard, I think you're misspelling theft. So I said I had the same thing from them. I took it to a tribunal, won my case. Nice. I've just been busy, Amy. Yeah, I was going to say, because you never know with YouTube. Sometimes people are whacking out videos every week, and you're not getting a single notification or thing in your subs. So yeah, no, that's good. As long as it's the good sort of busy, you know what I mean. I haven't been doing a lot of it. I'm decorating at the minute. And if anyone wonders, I'm not doing November. Is it every November I just happen to grow a beard? I'm sure. I've noticed every year it's the same. Must just be my most lazy month of the year, I'd say. Not even to keep my face cold, because I ain't been out. So Gordon, all quiet suddenly. You all still there? No slow mode on. The Prepared Norseman. He said, only did the November mustache 1 year. For the first 3 weeks, I ended up looking like a child molester. Yeah, I've never done it. In all honesty, I'm too, I don't do things like that. Someone tried to get me to do that bloody ice bucket fucking challenge bullshit. I just refused to. Maybe if it was shooting something, I might, shooting targets for charity. I don't know. That would. Imagine if that's a thing. Tactical said, "You're lucky. If I do, the kids stare at me and call me Santa." Not joking, for fuck's sake. He was still here. Melanie also loved the EDC videos. Funny as that. A nice one. I wondered how funny that would be because I'm a terrible. If you've ever seen Bob Mills in Bed with Medina, that's where I get my acting from. The bits where he goes to his dumbwaiter thing or his cupboard. I get my acting skills from that. But yeah, and I'm glad you found that funny. Richard said, no shave November, same here. Yeah, mine's just a coincidence. JBO, you right, mate? You right, Jim? Everybody said, I have one that looks like Liam's tash. Nice. Yeah, I've seen pictures, haven't I? I saw you pictured the other day. Yeah, Tide Pod challenge, yeah. There's quite a few people we'd like to do that. Then I said, let's see you smoke that EDC number. Chucked in the bin now, then. Well, let me see. Hopefully I didn't screw it up. Yeah, I did. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I even went to the degree of I go to weird little details for some reason. It's even got a proper roach in it made from a Rizzler packet. That was in the bin. I should have done that. There's nothing but paper in my bin, at least. Right, where am I? Brad Northman said, got the ginger facial hair. Guess I'll blame it on the 20% Viking heritage. I said, let's shoot cancer fundraiser. Yes, sponsor people to support you in the shooting contest. Sounds like a good idea. Dad said, Michael was going to beard in November. I reckon it's because Mike doesn't want to end up on the bonfire. Guys thought they had a goatee. Yeah, it could be. Maybe it's subconscious. Maybe that's what it is. Video basically, yeah, do that next year. Jennifer, you're right. Good to see you on. Tacticals, I honestly was thinking, no way is that nice legal carry till I twigged. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm glad a lot of people went with it at first. Thought it was genuine. I've not watched. I'll tell you what, Liam, I haven't watched anything really. I kept meaning to watch films this week and didn't. I will watch them though. But I've not got around to anything like that yet. Yeah, Smoke the Herb video base. Not see said. Does anyone want 50% off voucher for RHA audio? I don't even know what that is, mate. So I said, pass on, Garson. Alex DeLarge, you right, mate? Yeah, video. Yeah. So yeah, there's me. I'll call it a roll up just for YouTube's sake. You basically is a fucking Nazi. Forgot about that. It's funny as fuck when you see. I don't do it, but when obviously when Americans say Nazi, it comes out slightly different. I probably don't need to tell you. I'll say it, but not the rest. When they say not, they say not. Don't you getting a bit of it? Getting a bit of interference. I'll sit still for you. Maybe it's that. Right, the phone's there. There shouldn't be nothing on it. I don't know. I'll move my phone out of the way. So I was saying to anyone getting mobile interference. Jennifer sent that roll up the last one. I think it would. Is it gone now? Honda, you right, mate? I've done the bloody thing off. I've done it fast, really. Is it still doing it though? Airplane mode. Right, now you better remind me to take it off airplane mode or it'll be stuck on that for the rest of its life. I wonder why no one ever rings me. No one ever rings me anyway. Bear Norseman said phone is sending vibes to mode. Does it stop now? It's on it is now on airplane mode. Annie Rob said, just dropped in to say hi. Hope you all have a good night. And you, Mel, what you at tonight? You doing anything? The Paired Norseman said, no, it just comes and goes every now and then. Who knows that? Does it always do it? Because my phone is nearly always where it is there. So thank you, Nell, for putting all the links on. I appreciate it. Yeah. If anyone wants to support me, there's Patreon. You get your name on there. Look at all these famous people. Look. Every time you get your name up there, you know, that's a little bit more famous you get, you see. You can join that for £1 a month or $1 a month. If I say that, you just get you get your name on there. That's the only thing you get out of it, and you get to see better videos. All of the Patreon money goes to supporting the channel and buying stuff to make it better, basically. Liam said it's just when the phone starts talking to the Wi-Fi phone network. Does it do it normally, though? No one's ever mentioned it before. Daniel should like to stream. Weapons I've said quite often, it does it on the streams. Oh, I didn't know that, Liam. No one had ever mentioned it before. I'll do that every time then. Now, as that's the first time I've ever heard of that. No one's ever mentioned, like, not that. I know of that phenomenon, you know what I mean? No one's ever mentioned it on the stream before. Video Bay said that Springfield's got a lot of cheap machetes. Ah, nice one. I've written that down, Pete. Springfield. So I'll write machetes as well. Honda, hang on, I'll get to him in a second. Zed said, Melanie Rob, not bad, thank you. Honda said, do you play video games? Yes, I do, mate. I got a PS4. I think my thing, if anyone wants to add me on PS4, it's WeaponCollector 1, I think. Yeah, I got PS4. Yeah, I play games every night pretty much, Honda. I've got a Twitch channel that I stream on in the weekdays from, I think it's like 10 till 12. I've had a week off this week. Yeah, I stream games on in the weekdays. Yeah, if you ever want to get on them. That's WeaponCollector. That actually, is there a Twitch link? I can't remember if there is a Twitch link or not. I will get the new Modern Warfare E100. I just didn't add the money yet. I'm going to wait till the Black Friday deals and see if I can get it cheaper. Because even second hand right now, it's something like 50 fucking quid, which that's a lot of money for me. I can't afford 50 quid for a game. You know, that's like fucking 3 or 4 months wages for me. Anyway, I am. Len said, buy a quiver. Yes, I'll tell you what, Len, I've got someone ordered one. I've had to put them, like, postpone them. But yeah, E100, I definitely will get that new card and play it though. Len said, first time I've heard it. Ned said to Leonard, they are indeed. Tactical said, heard it before, might thought it was Bluetooth headphones. Yeah, it's all cool. I wasn't aware that anyone could hear it, so I don't mind putting. That's just another thing I'll do now. I'll put that on. I'll put my sign up saying live streaming, and then I'll put that on airplane mode. Yeah. Fat Matt. Hello, by the way. He said, "Big Brother is texting you." Maybe. Eon said, "Dude, Cody's my jam, man. Nice. I definitely want to get it. I'm a massive fan of all of the Modern Warfares. Yeah, really good being able to play as the SAS or the equivalent of the SAS, isn't it? And all that, and yeah, I love it. But yeah, I just can't afford it at the minute. If I've missed anyone's comments, just add it on again. JBO said that new card is brilliant. Got it the other day. Amazing graphics. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get it, JBO. It's just, I just can't afford it yet. I keep looking on eBay for second-hand ones, and even second-hand is still 50 quid. I can't afford that. Unless I justified buying it with the Patreon money, which I wouldn't. That's not, because that's not for the channel. Do you know what I mean? No, I'll save up a bit of money and I'll get it soon. If not, I'll have to wait till Christmas. Video Bay said, I've ordered an aluminium square tube for the slingshot. I have that. I can start making it nice. You know what, Peach? I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to buy one of those ends and the tube, I think, but just change the stock ever so slightly. I was dreaming about it the other day. Tactical said, don't pander to us with pixels in space. Nazi said to me, did you know if they do the Goblin Atomate, still BB? If they do the Goblin Atomate. I don't know, mate. Looks interesting. Well, smallest BB pistol. I'll have to check that out. I don't know. Then if I said, I bet on Sunday, you'll wonder why no one is calling you. Yes, that's it. That's what will happen. That'll be left on there for about a month, I reckon. Oh no, look, at least it says at the top. Let me see if I can show you. It actually says in the corner airplane mode. So at least I'll know it's on it. Otherwise that's fucking, can be stuck on there forever now. Oh, T2, you right, mate? Yeah, not bad. Weapons, I had a really weird dream last night. The bloke I used to work with was helping me build a helter-skelter type slide using cardboard and plank. Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? I had a strange dream the other night. But it was one of those. I remember waking up and it being a weird dream, but then it went so quickly. It's just gone, sort of thing. Ehon said, do you watch the Mandalorian? Yeah, the Mandalorian. No, I would though. Is that a TV series or a film? I definitely would. I've still yet to watch all of the new Star Wars films. No spoilers, please, anyone. I'll be prepared to block someone for that. I still want to watch all of them new Star Wars films. I don't care if people say they're not that good. But yeah, they all die. That's it. Peter's getting blocked. but I really like the Star Wars films. I know they're Disney owned now, aren't they? But I love it. I love because I like the sort of the prophecy stuff and all that, and there's a bit of mystery to them, and yeah, I like the that is the Star Wars, universe one, isn't it? It's in the Star Wars universe, isn't it? I didn't know it was a TV series. I thought it was a film. Dad said, "Do you know Slingshot did ever get my joke from his stream the other day?" No, I don't think he did, Zed. Even after I even pointed it out, I don't think he did. Weapons, as I've said, also had a nightmare about trying to hide in a bunker and using soldiers, turrets, and robots to stop some sort of alien monster getting in and killing everyone. Very weird. Video base said, "What's it on? Amazon, Netflix?" I don't, unless the Disney Plus thing is its own thing. Lamb Mayo, hello. I love the weird new names that are coming in today. You're all welcome here, to a degree. No, I'll be honest with you, E Honda. I've not watched a lot. I'm well into TV and films. I watched The Joker recently. But due to money restrictions, I'm so behind on everything nowadays. I did just spend, I had a little bit of money. I did just buy 16 DVDs though for myself. because I've put some new shelves up. So I've got a nice big space to put more DVDs up now. So I've got spaces to fill. So yeah, I bought myself 16 DVDs. They're all used DVDs. T2 said, film came on my Sky called The Farm. Anyone seen it? I don't know if I've seen that or not. No, I've not. No, it's a different thing. Fred Norseman, remember one of my childhood nightmares? I was a polar bear eating everyone in the neighbourhood, and I had to hide in a tree by a house. I had the same dream many times. That's weird, isn't it? Zed said, did you see my link for that film in the end? Yes, I've approved it now, Zed. I just didn't have a chance to reply because we was in the chat, weren't we? Yes, yeah. Sadly, I had to block 2 conspiracy nuts on my stream earlier. May have been after they went to start yours. And I saw Bob was on. All right, Bob. Are you friends with garlic butter? Lamb mayo. Ehon said, Google F Movies. It's a streaming site that has everything for free. A bit pop-ups. A nice one, Ehon. I'll do that. Because I did have a couple of sites that, yeah. But there's been quite a few been shut down recently, haven't there? So yeah, I'll look into that. But yeah, I did buy myself 16 DVDs. I might show you them when they arrive. I may have fucked up with 3 of them though, because I looked afterwards and I think 3 of them didn't even have cases. But they was really cheap, so I don't really care. I've got cases. I'll just print out some covers for them. I don't mind paying £1 for a whole TV series and it ain't got a case. You know what I mean? Bob said, I'm uploading a movie suggestion for this week. Oh, nice one, Bob. Yeah, I'm up for that. Tactical said, nice work on the safe. Oh, yeah, I've not had a chance to watch that, Bob. I did see the thumbnail for it, though. Itchy eye. Tim said, I fitted a Bisley adjustable butt pad to the Wire Arc HW97 the other day. It's universal, so I had to grind a bit of alley a bit. Surprising how much difference it makes. Goes well with the nickel barrel. That sounds good. You have to do a video of that, Tim. I'll tell you what I'm going to do soon. I'm going to buy, if I can, I'm going to cash out some of the Patreon money soon. I'm going to buy one of the Armex Tomcat 2s. So then I'll have all of them. I'll have the Horizon, the Tron, and the Tomcat 2. I'm going to test them all together, see which one's the most powerful, see if they're equal, because that was slightly less. Still more powerful than the old one, but slightly less than the Horizon. And then I'm also going to do some mods to the stock on the Tomcat 2 to make it longer and possibly adjustable and possibly sellable. So I may be able to make them and sell them to people so you can just bolt it on. Right, where am I? Survivor said, do you like the classic movie Dark Crystal? I've not seen that for years, but I know there's a sequel to that, isn't there? Richard said to Liam, what are you telling me? Jews aren't responsible for everything wrong in the world. This is a joke, by the way. That's out. I'm not even going to call. That was it anyway, but you can read it yourself. Ehon said, it's about time you hop on a stream with me. I'll get there, mate. I've still got to do this decorating this week. Maybe next week I'll have time. Yeah, I'm having to do decorating because I've not even been doing my game streams in the evening this week. I don't know if you saw it. I'm decorating, and I'll probably still be doing it all week. But when that's done, I should be free. Zed said, no, that would be dangerous. Getting an itchy eye just after getting an itchy ass. Yeah, there's an eye infection for you. Jennifer said, a gun that fits you will always shoot better. Yeah, that's very good advice. Zed said, I'll be up for those stock extenders if you make one. No, nice one, Zed. Yeah, I'm going to get it. I'll buy it. And then I've had an idea in my head. I need to look at it first and see. But yeah, I may be able to I may be able to make a bolt-on extendable stock. Yeah, stock extender. Make it myself and sell them reasonably cheap. Make them reasonably easy. I'll have to look at there's a couple of ideas, but I don't know until I see the stock which idea would work. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Tim said, that sounds good, Mike. I find the stock isn't quite long enough. Now, to be honest, without even owning it, I can see it's not long enough for for using the site base. Oh, and a strap, yes, and a strap. Yeah, I forgot about that. Rich, yeah, definitely, yeah, and a yeah, strap on it, so that didn't get blocked. A strap on stock might be an idea. Yeah, well, yeah, well, that's what I mean. I'm going to make it so you just get it, you put it on, put 2 bolts, and it'll even be extendable. Video base said you can find those on Amazon. Just ask Liam. Just ask Liam. Oh, you said stock extender. Fuck's sake. That's what he's saying you do there, Liam. E-Hunter, have you heard of Dragon Man? Yes, I have. Yes. I've watched the video of his, and I have also seen, that you've got a video on your channel. I'll have to watch your one, E-Honda. Yes, he said, have you ever heard of Dragon Man? It's the largest collection of weapons in the world. There's a museum an hour away from me in Colorado. I've watched one of his videos because I like that bloke. He's very what I like about him, and this isn't a dig at any Americans, I love Americans. A lot of Americans, especially ones like him, are very over the top and loud, aren't they? He's not. He's very down to earth, very knowledgeable, very sort of. When I watched it, I thought, wow, I really like that bloke. I'd love to go meet him. Yeah, he was really yeah, it wasn't your what some people would call typical gung-ho American. And I don't mean that as an insult in the slightest. Yeah, it was nice seeing him. It was very down to earth. But yeah, what a collection. Yeah. He says he's insulted. Irishman, you're right, mate. But you know what I mean? Sometimes I can get put off slightly if someone's really, really over the top, and he's not. He's the complete opposite of that. He knows every little bit of detail he's talking about. He seems like a really decent bloke. I like him. He seems very decent. Not C said, for pistol carbine conversion extenders, take a look at the Micro Ronnie for the Glock. All right. Let me have a quick look. Oh yeah. I got an idea for what I'll do. I got to keep it simple, but yeah, I think I could probably make out of Kydex and HDPE or possibly wood a bolt-on stock extender that can be slid back and forward to your own. Who would have ever thought I'd be stood there going strap on and going like that? Talking about strap-ons and going like that. Really basic, yeah. He always looks like, he's always like, look at this old rare stuff. I have 3 of them. Yeah, a well of knowledge, that's it, or a wealth of knowledge, whichever one it is. Richard said, I don't watch Alex Steele videos because I don't like the over-the-top enthusiasm. No offense to you. No, that's the problem, Rich. If you don't like it, which I think a lot of, depends where you come from, maybe your age in that, I don't know. But I don't like massively over-the-top people. It puts me off. I prefer someone be more serious. I don't mind joking around. I don't know. It just all depends. I think everyone's different, aren't they? So I'll be honest with you, I can't even watch George Sprav now just because he laughs too much for me. Honestly, it puts me off. Coffee time, that's it, Bob. I got mine. Cheers, Bob. Then they said favourite pizza, Mike. A pizza with fucking loads of stuff on it. If you gave me a margarita, I'd refuse to eat it. And that's not a fucking joke. If you're going to have a margarita, you might as well have a piece of bread, put it under a grill, put a bit of tomato sauce on, put a bit of cheese on. Yeah. But yeah, I'd put loads on mine, everything you think of. Yeah, meat one, anything, as long as it's got shitloads on it. Yeah, I thought you fogged Remus and you drank tea. Most of us do. I'm an exception. Black coffee for me. I don't know if you better see it or not. Don't want to risk black coffee for me. I don't like milk. That's my issue. Tactical Pirate said that comment was RE Mike strap-on action. Yeah, where did it go? Or was that just a laugh in the arse off thing? Weapons officer. Some people tell me I should be more over the top in videos. Personally, that pisses me off in videos. Yeah, you know what I'm. I think maybe it's how you are. I don't know, but the individual. But massively over the top stuff. It puts me off. I prefer more down to earth people that, But at the same time, I've got nothing against people who do it. It's just their videos don't attract me. Irishman said no. I'd have pineapple on it. I'd have anything on it. Right, where am I? Video basic. I have tried almond milk actually. And I thought it was all right. Yeah. I had someone in my house. My brother-in-law bought some. He was in a shop and found some these big bottles of coffee that had almond milk in, but there was like £3 in there. They were selling them for like 25p. He bought them just because they was cheap and didn't like them, and I had them, but they was cold. They were supposed to be drunk cold. Richard said maybe because I'm a grumpy person, I hate seeing others happy. maybe it's that, Rich. That's when I got barred from a local pizza shop for calling their Inferno Pizza weak as piss. So Bob said I don't like over the top acting or clickbait videos. Yeah, totally agree with you there, Bob. Webnaf said that's why I like Paul Harrell's videos, as he's very monotone source of information with some dark sarcastic humour mixed in. Yeah, well, now that sounds good to me. That's good, isn't it, Liam? Again, I'm not saying I wouldn't watch the other stuff. It doesn't attract me as much as standard, non-over-the-top stuff. How did we get onto that anyway? Z said, video base, I wanted to try that stuff. I couldn't find any bloody things, almond udders. D2 said, I walked out of my job a few weeks ago now because I couldn't think straight. Or I worry about her. Love her so much. She really is my everything. Yeah, how is your missus now, T2? She like fully out of it now, or is it just recovering now, sort of thing? Weapons Enough said almond milk is the only non-dairy milk I've liked so far. Oat milk, not so. Hang on. Not bad as well. Yeah. I don't like milk. It gives me gut ache, makes horrible taste in my mouth. Really bad. I like cold coffee. Irishman said, don't try Mark almond milk. I wonder will anyone get that joke. Mark, well, I sort of do. Is that a singer? Fuck's sake. E100, Paul Harrell is a well of information. You just saw me smoking a bit, didn't you, E100? Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's probably about the same over here as it is over there. Weed over here, E100. E100 said, do you guys smoke weed in the UK? I used to years ago, but I can't touch it now because it makes me really, really paranoid. But yeah, still illegal over here, but like mildly illegal, if you know what I mean. Like class B, isn't it? Was class C at one point, I think. But it's got to a stage now where I find younger people, E100, I will always class marijuana as a drug. And same as because booze to me is a drug, and it's a legal drug, and if I drink, I do it like it's a drug, I abuse it. But a lot of people now, it's like even though it's still illegal over here, people, to them, smoking weed, it's nothing. It's no different than smoking cigarettes. I think it's because I'm older though, and I'll always remember it and class it as a drug. The only way I can put it with how I class it as a drug is because, booze you definitely wouldn't do these things, but weed to me, I would say, you shouldn't drive when you're smoking weed. You shouldn't really look after children when you're smoking weed. You shouldn't really work when you're doing weed. Using a chainsaw while you're stoned. But yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. If people want to smoke weed, smoke weed as much as they want. But I think you've got to do it in You know, getting fucking caned out your face and then looking after your kids. I think that's a bit because you wouldn't do that pissed. I don't think a person wouldn't. But yeah, Ehon says legal here in Colorado. Weapons off. That reminds me, my grandma was discharged from hospital today. She's required to have actual carers check on her twice a week now. Well, that's good. That's good, Liam. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I forgot about your old man. Really, said most weed in the UK is legal, though. Not C said, if you don't like milk, have you ever tried some of the pure stuff straight out of the cow? Hard to get, but find it goes down much better. No, I've not. I probably wouldn't either. In all honesty, no reason I wouldn't. Just getting it in it. But that does sound interesting, Noxie. Weapons Off said, yeah, was Class C. Government asked an expert on the legality of it. He said, legalise it. So they fired him and upgraded it to Class B. But yeah, most people don't give a shit about weed. Yeah, people, you know, youngsters over here now, weed's not even a drug to them. Dad said Liberal Dems say they will legalise cannabis if they get into power. Looks like it won't be legal anytime soon then. That's it. That's what I was hinting at, Irishman. Tacticals, yeah, hang on. Not seated. I think weed does less harm to society than drink. Oh, yes, I would agree with you there, yeah. But I would certainly say weed isn't harmless, though, because I definitely think part of my strange paranoia I have is to do with marijuana. It's how much you smoke it, though. As I said, during my life, everything I've ever done like that, I've always done it 10 times more than you should. You know, we used to smoke in this bedroom half a fucking ounce between 3 people in one night through bucket bongs. Shit like that. So it was never normal, you know, or a couple of... I see people smoke draw like this, so fuck that. If I was smoking draw, this is how I would smoke it. Hold your breath. And then I'd hold it for so long that when you breathe out, nothing even comes up. Yeah, that's what we used to... Well, luckily, E Honda, the bloke I used to hang around with used to sell it. So we used... But I definitely think... See, that is a lot, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's abusing it. I think if you smoke marijuana normally, it's not going to affect you. Same with everything. If you do things in moderation, it's not going to affect you. But yeah, as I say, nearly everything I've ever done, we used to fucking abuse it. Yeah, we'd always, you know, weapons I've said, yeah, high THC weed definitely causes increase issues if smoked below 25 pounds, and it stops parts of the brain developing properly, changes the brain, depends on the age you smoked. Yeah, see, all of that would have been pre the age of 21. So yeah, actually now I would buy a t-shirt, but they don't have them in Who's Eating All the Pies. Any piece of ganja, man. I've fucking grown it before at one point. Ehons and I smoked half an ounce in one night between 2 people at one time. We used to do it all the fucking time. Yeah, as I said, luckily that I've just landmares and boomer. I'm not a boomer, mate. I'm a... What am I? Just in Generation X. Richard said, burn the whole roll in one drag. That's it. Video Bay said, I've only smoked weed a handful of times after the age of 16. Yeah, we used to smoke, yeah, Zuma. We used to bloody smoke it all the time because, as I said, my mate used to deal it. So, don't know why is it. I born 1980, yeah. That was said, yeah, next short one. Oh, Iron Man, you're right, mate. He said, can you shout out my mate, Aaron Haynes? Aaron Haynes, happy 50th, mate. Aaron Haynes, happy 50th. There you go. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I'm just out of it then. Yeah, I knew I was either just in or just out. E Honda. That's what it is. T2. I was talking now there. But yeah, we used to when I was younger, I used to abuse a lot of fucking sort of drugs and that. You know, I once sniffed petrol so much that I was hallucinating off it, and it's the most fucked up I've ever been with like hallucinating ever. Yeah, that was so fucking dodgy as well. Because I actually spilt a load of it on me and didn't realise. Yeah, that's it. You know, I think it's good that people do these things. It makes you the person you are. But yeah, I do sometimes wonder if it has slightly damaged my brain. I have quite a bad memory, but that might just be. Yeah. Kenny B said, "Ever had magic mushrooms?" I've had magic mushroom, but not enough to get high on. But I have had LSD a couple of times. One of those times, I did jump out my bedroom window. But it was sort of, you know, I jumped out of my bedroom window onto another roof. Right, where am I? Nelson, I'm probably just as old as you, Tactical. Video Bay said, you stopped when your dad found you. Did you tell that as a story? Yeah. Yeah. Well, what had happened? I'd been out all night anyway, and I'd been drinking cans of Tennant Super, which are 9%. And maybe cider was 7%. Came home and I was like sobering up a bit. I was only fucking 15 at the time though. That's what I mean. I was an alcoholic by the time I was 14, 15. It's been on school night as well, because I went to school the next day. Went into our little Wendy house. Not our little Wendy house, but you know, the Wendy house in the garden. Got a petrol can out of my dad's van, started sniffing it so much that I went unconscious. For how long, I don't know. Woke up and I was fucking hallucinating. I thought a road cone was the petrol can and started trying to sniff that. You know, at the time, I thought it was, and then after about 5 minutes, I realised what it was. And there was a weird thing of like, I was trying to walk to this light, which was a lamppost. And in my head, I'd walk to it. And when I'd get to it, I'd realise I hadn't even moved. And that happened about 20 times. But every time I was getting slightly closer to the light. Got indoors, saw a chainsaw on the floor because my dad used to keep him inside, giving me slight adrenaline. I see him telling this story. It's so weird. I was so fucked up. So laid on the floor, opened the petrol cabinet out, started sniffing it, and then realised sort of what I was doing, I think. Just either he caught me or I was going to walk up the stairs and he came out of the front room and said, you're sniffing petrol, aren't you? And my heart just started going painfully as well. And I just came upstairs and just had to lay on my bed. Yeah, but the luckiest thing of all was I didn't smack up a fag because I'd probably be bad to death. Yeah, not a fucking good thing to do. Jack Striker, you're right, mate. So you caught me in the middle of a story there. Jack said, how old does anyone think I am? 45 or 47. I think I knew how old you was at one point. I can't remember now. Hello, Jack, by the way. Ehon said, I'm sure we both damaged our brains somewhat. I'm not stupid, but I wonder sometimes how much smarter I would have been if I'd never touched any of that stuff. I agree with you, Ehon. I have a slight issue with memory now, but it's probably because all of that shit went on while I was pissed and stoned or on something. So who would remember those things that well anyway? Do you know what I mean? Now says he's older than you think, Tactical. Zed said, hang on. E Hunter, stop moving your hands like that. I'm seeing trails. I noticed that. Weird, isn't it, today? Yeah, flashbacks. E Hunter thought he was getting flashbacks then. Really about crazy stories, but they are entertaining. They're entertaining now. I'll tell you what, Peach. At the time, I never even thought about it, how dangerous that was. So fucking stupid, though. What the fuck? And I'll be honest, I've got good parents. I make my, you know, my sounds like my parents weren't neglectful. They weren't. They always tried to stop us. They always tried to keep us in line. They always tried to keep us out of trouble, but it just didn't work like that. You can't keep an eye on people 24 hours a day, and they certainly wouldn't have been able to fucking ground us because we'd have just walked out the door anyway. Do you know what I mean? I've got quite a few weird stories I could tell. It's just telling them, and some things I have to be careful what I say. you know, because I just don't know what you know, you don't know who's watching, and I don't know if you can still get done for certain things after a certain amount of times. All right, they're all guessing your age, Jack. You can't leave us hanging now. You've got to tell us. So 50, 48. I didn't. I'm sure I knew at one point, but I can't remember now. Zed said Jack somewhere around 50, I'd say. Richard said I hate guessing people's ages. I end up guessing too high, and then it ends up as an insult. That's it. Yeah, I've done quite a few weird fucking fucked up things like that. I think it comes from the area you live in as well. It's so boring around our way. There was nothing to do. And I swear to God, half the bloody half of the we used to do drug lessons in school, right? The drug lessons used to encourage us to do it more than it used to fucking scare us off of doing it, because we found out what wasn't addictive, what you couldn't overdose from, shit like that. So yeah, try that tonight. Yeah, let's go and do a bit of gas tonight. Fucking hell. Iron Man said I had a bad memory. People come up to me and greet me, and I just stare them down and act ignorant. How dare they know me? I get that though, Iron Man. For years, I would get people come up to me and go, "All right, Mike, how are you?" Shaking my hand. As far as I'm aware, I've never fucking met them. And then they'll tell me about some night we was doing stuff, and then I've vaguely remember the night. I'll be like, "Oh God," you know. It's sort of good in a way, but I've never had a bad way. I've never had a bad experience out of it. You know what I mean? It's always someone, all right, Mike. Per Norseman said, should have sent you to one of those Catholic monasteries. Yeah, priests sort you boys out. Like that, we'd end up killing them, I think. I'd like to say. Jack Strikes said, hi to all. Don't recognise age, so I'm actually no age. I'd like to say. He's just trolled us all there. I had a feeling the age wasn't going to come. Fuck's sake. Jack is now 10 years old. That's a good job. Not a bad saying. That's you, Mike. Hang on, Richard Bowman, I keep asking for age check for booze, just to feel young again. Rob said, yeah. Well, it ain't normally bad saying it, sadly tactical. Rob said, howdy, all my drug education was watching Zamo on Grange Hill, chasing the dragon, and got smacked in the mouth. Fuck's sake. You're right, Rob. Jack said, any thoughts on us all being kicked off of YouTube? You know what? Hopefully it don't happen. You never know, because the problem with YouTube, they're lying bastards. They're claiming that's not what they're saying. But, you know, we all fully well know they lie out their fucking asses. If we get chopped off, it'll be a sad old day, but I'll just carry on somewhere else. And hopefully we'll all go to the same place and it will just carry on. You know, the fucking views and all that will go down. But with the community we got, it'll probably be all the same people just chatting anyway, wouldn't it? So who gives a shit about the views? Do you know what I mean? Hopefully it doesn't happen, Jack, but we'll see. But I'm prepared for it if it does. You're a fan of Bishop Fingers. Piss off. Zed said, I do reckon Nell looks about 20, but is she really around 500 years old? But she has to go and stand in a fire for half an hour every year. Richard, I've just moved to BitChute and Closescope Jack. Already got accounts set up. That's it, innit? Yeah. You know, it'd be a sad all fucking day. There's a lot of fucking work going into our fucking YouTube channels. You know, you've been around for ages, haven't you, Jack? And I've been here for fucking 11 years, I think. But yeah, ain't a lot you can do about it if the fucking pricks do it, is it? Iron Man said, I've got a full-grown beard at the moment and chicks seem to dig it for some reason. I'll have to go out and test it, Iron Man. I'll probably shave mine off soon. This is just because I ain't been out for fucking. This is only two. This isn't that long, but you can see it's a proper. You know, it's a beard. It's only about 2 weeks growth, I think. Does it grow quicker in the fucking winter? Dad said, "Well, she's a mod now, so she's so she's definitely she must be obeyed." Yes. I can't count the amount of times we supposedly had all the YouTube apocalypse that came to nothing. Yeah, that's it. I'm prepared either way. I reckon it's, you know, as us p-worders, you know, us people who like to be prepared for things. We've just prepared for this, haven't we? So yeah, I'm prepared if it comes to it. Same with all the other stuff. I like to be prepared for it. If it comes to nothing, it don't matter. If it does come to it, I'm sorted anyway. Slingshot Warrior. All right, mate. I said mine is much longer than yours. Mike's no pun. Yeah, as I say, this, I'm not really growing a beard in all honesty, man. It's just I've just been lazy. Couldn't be bothered to fucking shave. And I haven't been out. I probably will. I'm going out Sunday. So yeah, I probably will then. I've got to shave it off soon anyway. Dax with Nelly leather boots and a whip. Well, is that a request or a... Yeah, hello, Slingshot Worth. I didn't say hello. Jack's in the stream if you wanted to ask him any questions. Zed, don't tell him that joke again. Richard, I don't think Nell is the dominator, dominatrix type tactical, but I could be wrong. Just ask her, she'll tell you. Might block you. I saw something really fucking funny the other day. Pretty sure. Now I won't even tell you, but I'm pretty sure. Because you've been doing it to me. I'm pretty sure you can time out the person whose fucking stream it is if you're a mod. Bob said, "Now, will you upload some videos?" It's a now requesting video now. So now you've got to put some leather boots on or whatever they said, and a whip. Get one of Slingshot Warrior's golf club whips, leather boots, and then do some videos. My man said Nell is a she-wolf. Slingshot said, I'm recovering from dental work, and hi everyone. You all right, mate? Not C said to me, do you know there's a range down south called the Tunnel where for 100 quid they'll let you shoot all sorts of guns, including a 50 cal? I didn't know that was legal in the UK. I've never heard of that. I know that, yeah, you can, 50 cals are legal over here. Yeah, they tried to ban them recently, though. But no, I've never heard of that. I'm not looking at that. Weapons officer, I saw one of my NBC suit videos got added to a chemical fetish guy's things. That's right. You know there, Liam, you've always got a sideline, you see. It's a sideline he's never touched. But if he ever gets chucked off of here, he can always go into the gas mask fetish, can't you? Pretty quickly. Maybe he has. Maybe Liam's got a sideline on Pornhub. Tactical to that. That'd be some video. Bob said, Slingshot, I just had a filling in my tooth today as well. Now, you've both had fillings, have you? Get liking the stream, everyone, while you're there, please. Oh, in Doc Martin boots, nice one now. Yeah, steel toe caps or what? Big high ones. I don't know the I can't remember the fucking number of the fucking eye holes nowadays. Getting them all excited now. If anyone's interested in torches, this will be coming up soon if you didn't see it. Fucking light, and I'll make things. Bry Night WTO1 Apollo. Looks pretty good. Jack Strike said, I had a filling on Wednesday. Oh, must be fucking tooth day recently then. I'm man said, Mike, check out my Pornhub uploads. Wank videos. I am man solo. That's right. Right, I'll just stop there, I think. Not C said to me, I know 50 cars are legal. Oh, but being able to shoot them without a license under supervision. Yes. Yeah, fuck knows, not C. Yeah, I have to look into that. Irishman said, when my mother died, I found a leather mask, a whip, and a set of fur-lined handcuffs in her wardrobe. You think you know someone? I couldn't believe it. I mean, my own mother, a superhero. Ah, fuck's sake. That's the first one. I noticed we don't get them so much now. I noticed people thought it was annoying me. Dad said maybe we change his name to Gimp and stuff. Fuck's sake, you might make a crap ton of dosh with that. Now said, hell, I'm just size 3. I'd never pick my feet up with steel toe caps. Tactical said, Tesco have a wind-up torch, £4 if anyone needs one. Nice, good tip there, Tactical. Slingshot said, at least you didn't have to play the crying game. I know, that never came to anything in the end. Never did reply to my, never did email me. It was going to say reply, I never emailed them. If some of you lot don't know, we had a, there was a bird came on, Zoe, chatting me up. And then when I replied and said I was interested, suddenly turned into a transsexual. So I'd already given my email out at that point. Oh man, no, I wouldn't. Would you? Fucking questions he asked. Websoft said you can shoot any gun at a range under supervision legally. The army sometimes do charity open days with their pistols. Yeah, Zoe nearly had us fooled. Yeah. Bob said, oh my God, Franny hiding in the dark. Yeah, that's not what you want. Not seeing, he said, actually, Mike, you get a few birds on here, to be honest. Actually, I've noticed that. Yeah, there was at least 4, maybe 5 on today. We don't do too bad, really, do we? Because that's hard to do with a weapons channel, in all honesty. I think what happens is, luckily, we get them on, and then, well, unless they are interested in weapons, but see, our chats ain't really about weapons and that, are they? They're just having a chat, so anyone can join. But no, I like that. We do. You're right. We do get some. Yeah, I mean, Nell's always on. Yeah, and at the beginning we had CJ's sister. Who else? We had Amy, Jennifer, Melanie. Yeah, you're right, really, considering. Considering. Tactical Pirate said, I was one on a dating show years ago. One of the replies was from a trans. I didn't reply. So, Iron Man said, clit is the only thing for me. Why'd you ask me these things then? I assume every time you ask me these questions that you're into it. Not see that Mike on the weapons wall, they're like, oh well. Yeah. I think it's just my charming personality, mate, maybe. The good looks probably help, but you know, they probably think it's Jason Statham on, don't they? Jack Striker said, Mike, do you think the prepping scene is dead and buried? I think it's apart from I think it is apart from the series, but I think so, yeah. It's going that way, isn't it? Yeah, it's a weird one, Jack. I don't know. Just the whole fucking internet seems a bit fucking suspect nowadays. You know, you have to be. Even some of the things we've said in here, there's nothing's been offensive could be deemed as offensive to people nowadays. You can't do anything fucking nowadays, really. Seeing sort said, Mike, you dodged the bullet. Iron Man said, Mike, no offence, you come across as a pillow biter. Not at all, mate. Bob said, I pick up loads of women at a senior citizens home. Fuck's sake. Tactical said, Nell, I'm glad it was way before the internet. I'd hate to see it again. Yeah. Oh, yeah, if I was younger in the old days, younger, you know what I mean? Can't think what I'm saying. So, right, let me start again. If I was younger now, well, I don't know. All the cameras and shit. It's harder to do things nowadays. It would have been. I would have liked to have lived back in sort of the 70s, 60s, 70s. Probably would have got away with more. Yeah, going back to what Jack said about the prepping thing. I'll be honest with you, Jack. I don't really. It's a hard one to say. But in all honesty, I don't watch a lot of, and I never really have watched a lot of dedicated prepping stuff. If you know what I mean. I've always been prepared. But the prepping scene, because you know, like the classic prepper channels, you know them. They're weirdos. You know what I mean? I don't take that as any offense to anyone, but that's like a thing. I mean, Jack will know who I specifically mean when I say that. You've mentioned them a couple of times in the old days. That stuff never really interested me. It's good to be prepared, isn't it? But yeah. Jack said, I think I'll do a bit more sword stuff on BitChute. It should be a bit different over there. And being smaller as well, there'd be less people, less other people watching, I suspect, if that makes sense. Iron Man said, what's next on the film club, Mike? Legend soon. Then said, I picked up a really attractive girl once. The bitch kicked and screamed me so much I had to put her down. Weapons and stuff said, weirdly, now I've been getting more into the Geiger counters. I want to do a lot more radiation style prepping videos. The Fed Awesome said, calling me a weirdo, mate. No, what? There's more of that was more of an in joke with. I know you're joking anyway. That was that came across wrong when I said it. That was more of a sort of in joke with Jack. He knows exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, that'd be good, Liam. No, legend. Yeah, Tom Hardy, the Craze film, Iron Man. As I was saying earlier, clothing mini-series, Radiation Penetration. Yes, I think that'd be good. Bottom metal guy, I agree, Mike. Some of the preppers go way too far. Yeah, it's good to be prepared in that. You know, it's always good to be prepared. I'm prepared in everything I do. You know, if I have to go to the fucking day trip somewhere, I'll be prepared for most eventualities. You know, and I'll. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain without naming names to who I mean, and I don't want to sort of take the piss out of people. But yeah, you're off tactical. See you later, mate. T2 said, for a year, I've been trying to get permission on a certain farm to detect an Italian POW camp, and I'm finally able tomorrow to go on the land. It's going to be a long day in the muddy. Well, that sounds good, though. That sounds very good. Slingshot said, that would make you a teen in the 80s now. Now said I was only little one in the 70s, Slingshot. Where am I? Lennox E said to Liam, I don't know about radiation, but thick winter clothing definitely minimalizes female penetration. The Prepared Norseman said, Legend is a good film. If you've not seen it yet, I bet you will like it. Problem is the prepping stuff is all the crazy fear pot. That's it, Prepared Norseman. That's the kind of stuff I mean. The over-the-top bizarreness of it, some of them, and and there are people who just literally talk shite as well. I've seen talk shit. Yeah, a lot of them don't know what they're even on about. Survive said, first aid is something I have to use more than anything else for my prepping kit. Yeah, good first aid kit's always worth having. Richard said, to be honest, I think some of the bigger prepper channels a few years back were like fashion and makeup channels just shilling new products every video. They are rich have pretty much just fucking hit the nail on top of the head there. That's it. That's some of the issues. It's the buy this crap that they've got no interest in. And doing it as I see a lot of survival stuff as well. But I'm fucking absolutely sure that the people doing it literally have no interest in it whatsoever. It's just a money-making business for them. You know, I do what I do out of pure interest. It's what I collect anyway. You know, if I want doing videos on it, I'd be doing all this shit anyway. You know, I always have. Doing videos on it gets me to do more stuff on it, really. Slingshot said, you must be fond memories of that time now. See you, Tactical. See you like Tactical. eBay said, talk shit, get hit. Ben Norton said, we're going to end up tomorrow. Buy my crap to survive. Yeah, that's it. World's going to end tomorrow. Buy my crap to survive. That's it. That kind of thing, Ben Norton. Now said, Hinge Army do my head in. Bob said, yes, I agree. Some of the preppers channels are more into selling stuff than rather knowing what to do. Yeah. Jack Striker said, I think a lot of the prepper stuff, the past, was about collecting new toys. At the time, they were all on my hit list. That's it. No, I agree with you, Jack. You know, as I said, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And, yeah. Some of them was fucking freak shows, basically. But, yeah. But I'm sure some of them either have no interest in what they're on about, don't have a fucking clue what they're talking about, and don't really have a lot of interest in what they're even talking about. So that reminds me, I saw a Radiation channel, like 400k subs, talk about Geiger counters. Said one was less sensitive than another, so not as good. Bloke didn't realise his radiation source was mostly alpha radiation, so of course the one without the alpha probe wouldn't detect it. Yeah, you know, that just says, oh, really, don't it? Yeah. Jack says, thing is, they're all going to flee up north into my manor. That's it, isn't it? That's so. Yeah, I like to be prepared, but yeah, some of them prepper channels, fucking, yeah, I don't know. Prepared Norseman said, funniest one long finger is Survival Dispatch. No, that's comical bunch. Top names in the industry, as they call themselves. Well, some of the ones I'm talking about, and as I said, I won't name names, and I never do. You know, even the fucking troll nutters I get, I don't fucking name them. You know, I fucking should really. There's a couple of them, fucking freak shows, been on the telly, and they don't know fucking nothing. Video base said, all right, slingshot. I should have my slingshot rifle done in about 2 weeks. Don't remind him about it, video base. Do you want to get on the I'm joking. I'm gonna say someone else then. I'll shut up. Dad said Jack's driving bloody hell. I wouldn't flee up north. Got some fucking cold weather up there. In all honesty, for the sort of bugging out to somewhere, I've never decided, purely because I think it may, you know, depending on what's going on, you might have to change your mind. So you're either going to have 5 different locations, or just decide at the time, I think. Prepared Norseman said, used to watch Canadian Prepper for a bit. After a while, every bloody video he was selling me some roll, cart, hat, and other crap I didn't want. Yeah, that's the thing. And channels like his probably don't need to do that. So I'll fully admit I've done my fair share of review stuff, but the review things I did, that was almost my only way of making a fucking bit of an income. But yeah, a lot of them, it's purely just, you know, they don't actually need to, but it's just whack it out, fucking product, nothing else. So I don't really like doing reviews, but if I have to get a fucking tooth done, I've got to do some to fucking pay for it. Video basing, it's okay. One will quench my slingshot rifle first. Yeah, maybe it's good. Maybe the more he goes on, the quicker you do it. So I said for UK, realistically, you need to get to the coast and barter for a boat trip. Yeah, that's a good tip there, actually, so Prepared Northman, Canadian prepper is pushing his own product very hard. That what he does. I've never watched him. Well, I think I've watched one video of his on a certain topic. Can't remember what it was now. Because I sometimes used to watch some other prepping channels, I'm not a prepper channel. Look at their bug out bags to see if there was anything interesting in them that I could, copy basically. I imagine the best bug out location is Scottish Highlands. You can wild camp legally there. Yeah, that's it. To be honest, shit hit the fan, it ain't gonna matter, but I know what you mean. Things that I paid for my dental work. That's yeah. I had my £250 torch out earlier looking at that. That's my I keep a couple of torches stashed away just in case, and I have to sell them if an emergency comes up, emergency money issue comes up. Sell some fucking torches. Because I don't know if people believe me or not, but I genuinely don't sign on because the thing is, it won't work for me. If I signed on, they would constantly be trying to make me get a job. The situation I'm in, I can't work a normal job. I would work from home if I could, and I sort of do. You know what I mean? But fuck it. Because they don't do it in the old days. You used to be able to get boxes of like cards delivered to your house. You spend a fucking couple of hours folding the cards, put them back in the box, give them back to someone later that day, and you fucking get paid for it. Don't seem to do shit like that anymore. Very hard to get at home work now. I'll do that, but you can't seem to fucking find it around my area. No, good point there. He said, yeah, laws won't go away forever. No, that's it. Where am I? Weapons officer, oh dear, that's just looked up Canadian prepper, the gas mask. What's the best one for preppers? SGE 403. Saying that is poison to anyone who knows stuff about respirators. That's it. That's what I mean. They don't know fucking nothing. Prepared Norseman's heard that if you are legally in Sweden, they'll pay for your dental. That's right. Things that was in my jaw is starting to feel better. I'll do a dovetail. All right. Yeah. If you start it about 10 minutes after I do, you start straight away if you want. And by the way, Slingshot, while you're on, check your channel, because I think at the minute there is a live video that's been scheduled that needs deleting, unless you're just going to start that one. I can link to it if you want. I'll send you a link if you want, and I'll show you it. Right, just going on to my subscription. Hang on. Thought I saw my camera go off then. Oh, I think you might have got rid of it now. It's all right. Yeah, this one, look. Oh, you already tried, have you? Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know in case you didn't know it was there. It's all right. Just don't bother then. I just thought I would let you know that because I'd seen it on there, and I know you'd want to get rid of it if you could. I said, Mike, sign on for a few weeks and stop when they hassle you. I suppose I could do it. It's probably pointless. But yeah, I'm in a weird situation where it's pretty much pointless me doing it. I've got to go to a really shit old fucking town that I don't want to even be in with a bunch of fucking scumbag cunts. I'd rather have no money, in all honesty. And then if I did, they'd just be, because it's a very strange situation, which I've explained before. I couldn't technically probably get carers allowance because the person who I do stuff for can technically work if they can sit down. So yeah, it's a strange situation, but it works. It works. You know, I'm not complaining. I live all right, really, for what I am, for what I do. I ain't got no complaints. But yeah, but you know, you used to be able to do work from home, where they would literally deliver stuff, you put it together. You can't seem to get that stuff now. Tim said there used to be a factory up the road from where you could pick up a few boxes of electrical components, put them together, and take them back, and they pay you for it. That's exactly it, Tim. That kind of stuff. Yeah, you know, I would do that. But yeah, you can't seem to get it nowadays. Weapons officer, paid reviews, etc. are fine if you're a YouTuber. Makes it obvious they're getting sponsored. Very disingenuous when they try and hide it. Yeah, it's different when you admit it, you know, and you do it as a review, yeah. But as you say, they don't. My reviews, you know, it's a review, and I've been sent it. I've always said they've sent me it for nothing. I'm reviewing it, you know. But they don't do that, do they? Slingshot said, I tried to shut down. Prepared Northman, best deal for CBRN masks is Israeli ones. Can't beat them for the price. Jack said, I paid 39 quid for a fill-in. I was in the chair for like 25 minutes. Yeah, it's not bad, is it, Jack? You know, people say dental stuff's expensive, but stuff like fill-ins or an extraction can be reasonably cheap, can't it? Slingshot Warrior said, did you enjoy the music? Yeah, I did. I've bookmarked all those songs, Slingshot, so they'll be in my playlist now. So next time I have a good listen to music, I will listen to all of those songs properly, like a proper listen. But I did listen to them. Weapons, I've said to the Prepared Northman, totally depends on where you are, but the SGE mask did worse than an Israeli mask in actual tests. Cost like 400 quid. Lots of YouTubers said the Israeli masks are junk. But yeah, 4A1 and M15 masks are very good if you can get them for 30, 50 quid. Prepared Northman said you can do survey stuff online. You can get credits and buy stuff and sell it. Varies a lot, but family member had them. You get 11 multis. I do them. We used to do surveys, but they're so few and far between. Because you can do a survey for 20 minutes and then it says you don't fucking qualify. It got, you know, but yeah, I used to do them. Richard said, I like the tool claims Black Swan claimed about them having the fastest longbow on the market. Someone tested it at a 10 GP, 10 grain arrows is that, 10 GPP arrows, shot 184 feet per second, which most longbows and recurves will shoot. Darryl said, I've missed the shopping tip. The shopping tips are, next time you shop for your Christmas shopping, use my links below. Someone write exclamation mark affiliate for me. The links are in the description, Darryl. Next time you shop at eBay or Amazon, use my links for your shopping. There's your tips. And hello. Now said hello, Darryl. Weapons I've said, it's like when B Store sends me stuff. If I say he sent it for free and he tells me if I think it's junk, say it's junk. A lot of the time, all that stuff is excellent. But yeah, well, that's it, isn't it, Liam? You know. Come on, you're letting me down here, mods. Actually, not even the mods. Anyone could have done this. Test it out for yourselves. Exclamation mark affiliate, exclamation mark Twitch, exclamation mark merch. Brad Lawson said, yeah, this one is a national one where you can only get it if they call you up. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes, funny thing is, when I looked at last night about doing work from home, I did see some of that. Yeah, different kind of thing, isn't it? More reliable. Irishman said, I thought dental work was free on the NHS in the UK. I think even on the NHS, Irishman, you still have to pay, but it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, pretty sure even NHS dental stuff, you still have to pay, but it's a lot cheaper. I'd just pay for it after time because an emergency filling or emergency extraction is like, as Jack says, 40, 50 quid, even just private. Do you know what I do? It's worked every time I do it, right? I ring them up and I say, I need a fill-in. How much is it going to be? They'll say 50 quid. So I'll take 50 quid with me, right? Go in there, do it. And then they went, oh, well, we need 25 quid for the x-ray. 50 quid for the fill-in, and then they said one other thing, and I said, well, I've bought 50 quid with me because you said it was 50 quid. I said, you can have 50 quid. And they said yes. So I just gave them the 50 quid. You know, it was like, I ain't got no more money. That's all you're getting. You said it's 50 quid. That's all you're getting. You shouldn't fucking lie to me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure even though it says you still have to pay. Jack said, if you work in the UK, you have to pay. If unemployed, it's free. I didn't. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, if you sign on and that, Jack. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that because I don't do it. Yeah, if you sign on, yeah, you can get it for free, can't you? I bet you probably get your I bet if you sign on, you get your fucking prescriptions free as well, don't you? They're like £9 now, I think. Fucking cunt that is. I'll say it to someone as a joke. You're tempted to get really fat, become diabetic, right? And then lose all the weight, so you become like not diabetic again, but you'd still have the diabetic free prescriptions. For God's sake. Where am I? Liam said, only people that seem to have a problem with him are the people who buy Millsap and seem to think it's brand new, untouched. But to me, it's obvious that buying surplus is not going to be totally brand new. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it, when people think that you're going to buy, Millsap stuff or whatever, surplus stuff on eBay, second hand, fucking complain that it's fucking spotless. Jack, I read Jack, didn't I? Irish mental dentist is a lot more expensive here. Whereas, I pay £130 annually for prescriptions because fuck me, spending £9, 10 times a month or whatever. Yeah, 3 to 10 times a month. Yeah, that's a lot in it. That's right, because if you are unemployed, you get everything free if you sign on. That's what I mean. That's why I have to earn money. I have to earn a bit of money, Jack, to pay for these fucking things. There's, I accept it for what it is. As I say, it's a funny situation for me. It probably wouldn't really work. Not that you're saying that anyway, but Dad said you get free prescription when you hit 60 as well. Nice. And a bus pass, don't you? Still get your bus pass. Ben Norseman said, here you pay for dental no matter what, or that's unless you harm your jaw and gums, so send you to the hospital and it's free. Slingshot said, when will we see the golf club tutorial? Well, Slingshot, I suspect I'm still going to be doing that decorating. I'm not going to do it on the weekend. I may do a little bit tomorrow, but I'm not doing it all week and the fucking weekend. So I'll try not to sneeze. Next week I'll still be doing it. So maybe the end of next week, Slingshot. I've still got to do all the sanding done. All of the walls have to be sanded because where that paint is, the black lines, they're actually sticking up. So I'm gonna have to literally sand all of that. So yeah, there's going to be at least 2 days of sanding. Weapons and stuff said, interestingly, now Bart is diagnosed as epileptic. He gets free scripts. Well, I have to pay because UC is not included in the list of chronic illnesses for free prescriptions. That's weird, isn't it? Good for, not good for him. Bad, but he got that. But yeah, at least he gets his stuff for free. So I don't know about bus passes. I never use buses. I don't either, Ted. Yeah, video bases at you. Jack said you're just off the books, Mike. No bad thing at all. That's it, isn't it? John, you what, John? Video base said you're going to have exposed me. No, we've took all the beams down. All the beams. If you look on the walls, where those black lines. What's that video back, Peach? That's why I laughed at your comment because I thought you was taking a piss. He said nice beams. If you look at those walls, they did have black boards on them that we've took off. I'll tell you what, if you watch one of my, I can't remember what year it was, but one of my videos was done in that room, one of the shooting contests with the ASI paratrooper. So if you put ASI paratrooper and a shooting competition video comes up, watch that and you'll see my front room, you'll see the boards. We took all the boards down. We're going to modernise the room. They want it more. Me and my dad was perfectly happy with how it was. It hadn't been decorated for 34 years, but they want it modernised. So yeah, I think, in all honesty, I don't give a shit. I can never sit in there, but I have to do all the work. But yeah, they were only cosmetic. Yeah, they were boards that was just bolt, you know, screwed to the wall. So yeah, it's not really, it's not, yeah, just cosmetic basically. But yeah, but if you look at that video, go back and watch that video, you can see the black lines where the boards were. All of those lines stick up by about a mil though, so they all have to be sanded down to nothing. Did I say hello, John? You're right, John. But yeah, they are. They're just those cosmetic. But yeah, you know, it looked Iron Man Tonko set up a 4-man tent and live in it for a month and make videos. I think so. That'd be good, Iron Man. Jack said the paratrooper video was the first video I watched in yours. That is old. That is, yeah. My review on it. I've still got that. It's a good gun. You did or have got one of them, didn't you, Jack? Yeah. Yeah, one of my shooting competitions, I used it. And in that video, I'm in my front room, so you should be able to see the boards. I don't know what the angle was, but yeah. Good guns there, aren't they? Some of them, I don't know about the one you had, Jack. Some of them had a magazine, didn't they? I like all that kind of stuff. It goes to show in like, when was that, 60s or 70s? They was in, because people think like these magazines in guns is new. They was innovating that stuff fucking years ago. And then it seemed to go out of fashion for a bit. Because I'm pretty sure at one point, I've never seen one in real life, but I'm pretty fucking sure at one point, you used to be able to buy, like in the 70s or something, you used to be able to buy a pistol crossbow with a magazine in the top. You know, and now George Sprou's making them. They're like, oh, George Sprout invented it. They used to exist years ago. That's not a new thing. John said, I think I stumbled in one of your live streams. I think I'll sub to Liam first. Oh, is that how you got on here, John? Is that what it was? Yeah. All right, so you found me through there. John said, any idea what was the first video of mine then you watched? Dad said, careful, you don't want to get arrested for loitering with intent. Fuck's sake, nice one, Dad. I thought you'd given up on the Joes. I hadn't noticed them for a while. Maybe I've just been blocking them out. John's live said it was either a gas mask one or a Zippo one. And he said that, Liam said, that reminds me, after payday, I need to get a Zippo hand warmer, do a video on it. I'm going to get a hand warmer because I think that would be good in a, I've been watching a couple of videos on people who live in vans. And quite a few of those reckon a hand warmer inside your sleeping bag massively helps in this kind of weather. You can get fucking rechargeable ones now. John said it was either a gas mask one or a Zippo one. Or did I read that? Yeah. John said Zippos will burn petrol, however, I do not recommend. Oh, what, in a sleeping bag? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about, yeah, but you can get like rechargeable ones or the ones that burn the little thing. Richard, sounds good, Iron Man. Camping in a tent with only a bug out bag is a good test. See if you need more stuff in your kit. Yeah, if you need more or what you don't need. Weapons, I said, issue with me is my hands cool down faster than anything in the cold. I generally hate most gloves as they make me clumsy. What do you think of those tactical gloves we had? You got them as well? I think they're quite good for what they are. But they're not like your hands, though. Captain Bogro, you're right, mate. I haven't seen you on for a while. He said, hi, Mike. Have you run out of Christmas ideas? Or do you have so many you want to give us some inspiration? I ain't even done any shopping yet. Loved your EDC video, by the way. Thank you, Captain Bogro. I'm glad people enjoyed that. I like to throw in a sort of comedy piss take one every now and then. Yeah. I like the fact that people thought it was real as well at first. My shopping tips, if you need them, Captain Bogro. Do shop on eBay or Amazon. If you do, use my links. Yeah, those are tips. Jackson, I still have it. I had the magazine one, but it was not very good functionally. All right, yeah. I've never used one, Jack, but yeah, I always find it fascinating that people nowadays act like these magazines like a new thing. Been around for years, haven't they? Slingshot said, I imagine if you had a suit that could go. Oh, imagine if you had a suit that could go through walls. Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? Slingshot, very yeah. What's it like? Goes hard and can smash through bricks or something. I don't know. Weapons, I said, yeah, one of those. Yeah, I like those, but I find them a bit awkward. I never wear gloves even at work when it's recommended as I break and drop shit. Currently, with autism, my hand-eye coordination is shit as it is. When I wear gloves, it gets way worse. I didn't know that, but yeah. Those gloves are all right, aren't they? But as you say, if you've got an issue anyway, then they're going to make it worse. That's how you mugged the BFG to do that EDC video. I've been planning on doing that video for fucking ages, and I could never find enough stuff. I wanted a giant comb and a giant phone, but I don't know. Just because I've not done a lot of videos lately, I thought, I've got to whack one out. So well, that'll do. So I've just made up a couple of things quickly. I thought it was all right in the end, wasn't it? But I did want other stuff for it. Anybody said you need to make a video of the top 10 things to buy someone who like the stuff we like for Christmas. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually, Peach. Nice one, mate. Yeah. Do you want to? Yeah, no, I'll write it down. No, it message me that as well, Peach, please. Yeah, top 10 things to buy someone who likes the stuff we like. Can you message me that? And I'll probably do that. But I could also probably use some of the stuff I've got. Bob said, I just sent my wife a text saying about my 3 girlfriends are coming over. And they all need money. That's Steve, what the wife says. I think you're a glutton for punishment sometimes, aren't you, Bob? He likes it. He likes the punishment. I love the way you tease your wife, Bob. It does crack me up. It's the getting her on camera that cracks me up the most. Because I don't, apart from the pictures, which I assume she doesn't know about, him and his daughter, they would never ever show their face on camera. Not CC's off to bed early start tomorrow. Yeah. Good night, mate. Yeah, see you later. John said it's the same thing here, Liam. Years of therapy helped, but still not the greatest. When it's an issue, there's a lot of the gloves are very thick. Thank you, Peach. I appreciate that. Yes. Weapon Collector's top 10 Christmas items for a weapon collector in your life. Thank you, mate. Yeah, it's easy for me to remember that because I write stuff down and then that notepad goes somewhere and I never see it again. But with that on Twitter, I can always just scroll up, can't I? So, yeah, Johnson, RIP Bob. Fuck's sake. Now, since she only wears fingerless gloves, don't say anything like that now. Lacy fingerless gloves, eh? Or the kind of leather ones with the holes in the knuckles. Get them all excited again now. Survive said, polyurethane gloves will give you good grip. Where am I? An issue is lots of gloves are very thick and I end up fumbling, hating them, and never wearing them again. That was Liam saying that. Bob said, Don's life. Let's see what happens. Captain Boggles, I've been busy helping my grandfather's, fixing my grandfather's garage, using it to hide my MGB for winter. Was in the right state. So every morning before work, I've been there almost straight to bed when I get home. MGB, that's a car, isn't it? There's my ignorance regarding vehicles. Is that what you've been doing, though? You've been... No, that's what I haven't seen no videos. You've been doing that, like recording anything? John said she's probably going to kill you, Bob. Survive said the weapons I've look up PU coated gloves. They're like work gloves with rubber coating. Tim said I've got a tactical Christmas stocking that I put out every year. The only downside is I have to fill it myself. That's what I have to do. So it's not much of a surprise. Running out of ideas of things to put on it. Tell you, may sound a bit pathetic. Every year, right, I do buy myself some DVDs, right, and then I'll wrap them up, right, to Mike. And luckily, though, I always forget what they are. So even when I open them, it's a bit of a surprise. I forgot about that. Like so, I'm quite good at being able to make myself forget something, though. Even movie spoilers, I can say to myself, "Fucking forget it. Don't fucking remember it," and I can forget it. Right, I'm gonna have to go to the toilet. I've been holding a piss in for like 15 minutes. Anyone who writes wash your hands gets blocked. Joking. Here's your proof, you bastards, as I always say. Right, where am I? Weapons I did not see. More the sort of thing. I had some Polish ones like that, but misplaced them. I don't care if anyone writes wash your hands, by the way. I'm joking. John said I need to do a Christmas shop for my buddy and his girlfriend, since he's a friend as well. Yeah, I've not bought anything for Christmas yet. I will do soon, though. Just laughing at Captain Bogger's comment there. Iron Man said, Michael's going to set up a tent in my garden on the concrete, so I'll have to insulate the floor well. I'm guessing concrete is colder than grass. I would assume so. Iron Man, if I was going to do what you was going to do, that's what I would have done, though. I would have set it up on the concrete, because it's less issue then with mud and shit. But yeah, maybe cardboard under the tent first, or something like that. And then maybe some more cardboard. Yeah, maybe you find something that you'd get, like polystyrene or something, just to yeah, I bet you, I would say concrete would be colder than grass, yeah. So I said you can get single-use pocket warmer and you crack it in a packet. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. We had the chemical ones. Once I would rather buy a proper rechargeable, refillable one. Captain Bogrov said, we did a trip to Wales in our MGBs. Yes, cars, lol. Which can be short video. There's also a Fry's Cock Christmas special. Oh, I look forward to them. If all goes according to plan, for warmth, I found hiding inside works. Yeah. No, I look forward to those, Captain Bob. Yeah, I always like your Fry's Cock. Well, and yours, both. Both of you lot's videos. Survive said you had an older pocket warmers, which is carbon stick. That's it. Yeah, the old fucking setting fire to the fucking Brad Norseman said, if it's alcohol based, you're supposed to let them evaporate, not wipe it off. To have the intended effect. No, that wasn't. That was water and soap. Don't you start. Fuck's sake. Everybody said, just watched your new EDC video. Fucking funny. Hadn't you seen that? Nice one, Peach. I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. People seem to really enjoy that. I like a good little piss take video every now and then, as you know. Glad you enjoyed it. Itchy fucking nose now. No. Liam said to Iron Man, at the Blue Cross, we lay a newspaper under towels for the animals to get more warmth. It would work fine under a tent, I imagine. So I said, was okay for fishing. Iron Man said, weapons are a good idea. Oh, yeah, and Iron Man said to me, yeah, cardboard is a good idea. Yeah, you know what made me think that, Iron Man? I was just thinking about homeless people, what they do. Yeah. Yeah, rugs, carpets, cardboard, polystyrene even. Fucking runny nose now. Dad said an old tramp told me that cardboard and paper is a great insulator against wind and cold, but you need to put a plastic sheet over it for the rain. Yeah, good point. Now says some old rugs, carpet down to well, what you could do, see, you don't necessarily even have to put it under the fucking tent. You could put it in the tent. Put it in the tent, put another little tarp over that, and then have your bedroll and your sleeping bag on that. So you don't necessarily have to have it underneath, but I suppose you could. Styrofoam, yeah, nice one. Brad Norseman. Weapons officer, yeah, basically Iron Man sounds like you want a tarp, layers of newspaper and carpet, towels, then a tent on top. Yeah, should keep it dry. Your mother said, how are you, man? Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you? Oh, by the way, I'm going to do a slightly late stream tonight. I came on late. I'll go to at least 1:15, and at 1:15, I may go to 1:30. We'll see. But yeah, I'm enjoying tonight. It's been a good one. Survive said, it's advised that if you're stuck in a snowstorm or blizzard, to actually build a shelter in the snow because it insulates. Yeah, works for Eskimos. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, as for most things, I think it's worth trying to think what would someone do in that situation, and I think about the people who do these kind of things. So, classic example, as we said, homeless people. other things about what they would do. You know, they're some of the biggest fucking experts on these things, really. You know, it's pity there aren't more long-term ex-homeless people doing some of the prepper stuff, because they could tell you exactly how to live outside, couldn't they? Bob said, "Oh my god, I would hate to live outside here in Seattle with the winter rain." Yeah, I bet it'd be horrendous. Pat Northman said, if you're out in a blizzard, better to just sit very, very still. Like, you know, in the survival movie The Shining. Iron Man said, I'm looking to buy a hot tent soon. It's just a tarp with a wooden stove inside for cooking and what. That's a good one. Yeah, I've seen them. Captain Bogrel, since you had a pee, I can't think of anything else. I'll have to go now. What, just for a pee or going all together? But yeah, I've been holding it in for I say 15 minutes. I was probably holding it in for half an hour. Weapons, I've said, the Sami showed us in North Finland how their tents are insulated for 30 to 50 degree weather. Minus, so basically just wood with mud on the outside, then animal fur on the inside, hole in the roof so you can have a fire constantly going. Yeah, that makes a difference, being able to have a heating source inside. Work for them for thousands of years. That's it then, isn't it? You know, it's not like you can't do these things. I suppose with our modern technology, though, we've got modern technology to make better materials, but those materials are flammable, you know, and you can't risk certain, you know, like fires. But if you go old school, you know, old school, make these mud hut type things, you can have a fucking fire in the middle of it, you know, or like a fucking Indian teepee, you know, have a fire in the middle of it. Survive said you can use a space blanket to reflect heat from a fire back onto you. Good tip there, mate. Richard, one thing I never got is people pissing on homeless. Just cunts, Rich. That's all they are. Completely pointless fucking thing to do. It even pissed out of my face when I was getting in trouble all the time. I wouldn't do something like that. Well, I used to get pissed with some of the homeless in our local town. You know, it's just that got a bit dodgy after a while because some of them was obviously mentally ill. One of them went on to stab his girlfriend to death. He stabbed her 100 times, stabbed both her eyes out and shit like that. And this was a bloke we used to get pissed with occasionally. I knew he was fucking nuts though, because we once went down to get some booze. We used to have to walk like a couple of miles, 3 or 4 miles to get booze because we couldn't get none round our way because they knew us, knew how old we were. Walking down to the off licence, and this bloke was stood there staring at a lamppost, shouting at it and nearly fighting it, thinking it was a person. Slingshot said I could picture Mike finding the portal to Wonderland. Yeah, maybe in the back of a cupboard, maybe. Captain Bogrel said I always thought if I do want to get a bit hot under the collar, I can always just load any random videos from your channel. Where am I? Weapons Officer, I always felt sorry for the genuine homeless people near me, as they're genuine, all right people who have shit luck, never begging, always. But that's it, Liam, isn't it? Iron Man said the main problem is making sure the ground is insulated, otherwise it sucks the heat out of you through the ground. Liam says, sadly, so many fucking junkies pretend to be homeless, give them a bad name. That's it. Bob said, I would just hold on to a great big fat woman. Yes, keep me warm at night. That's it. Perfect solution. Iron Man said, I swear to God, if I saw someone hurt a homeless person, I'll put them in hospital. Yeah, I agree with you there, Iron Man. It's a cuntish thing to do. It's pointless. And they're already totally down on their luck, you know, or whatever. And then people do that shit to them. Your mother said, so my Armex Hawk of the Forest 2 will come after the start of 2020. Nice. Slingshot said, Mike, would you have a beer with the White Rabbit and Shag the Queen? Yes, mate, definitely. Yeah. Prepared Norseman was at a metal festival in Germany, and a guy full of deep scars was yelling at my mate, oh, fucking thank you. Mate was like, yes, shank me, shank. to give someone booze in Norwegian. Fuck's sake, that's hilarious. Oh god, that's great. Oh, fucking hell, I like that thread. No, brilliant. God. Yeah, I used to hang around with some of the homeless people in our local town, and they was all right, apart from the ones that was obviously mentally ill. You know what I mean? That was quite fucking scary as well. So I was like fucking 15 at the time. These were grown men in like their late 30s. Video basically, anyone who pisses on a homeless person deserves to get smacked up. Yeah, exactly. Weapons, I said, ended up chatting and smoking just a few years ago with one who was homeless bloke who chatted to me a lot about Star Trek. I used to watch the public libraries on the internet. I like that. Yeah. Iron Man said, "Our solar shower's any good? I want to buy one." I've got one. I've never used it though. I wonder how reusable they are. I wonder how many uses you'll get out of them. I don't know. I reckon it would probably. I have watched one thing, Iron Man. Someone used one and it didn't really get hot, but that was like in shitty winter weather. I doubt it would get hot. In the summer, I bet they'd work all right, but then it's probably one of those things. It might be better than nothing. I don't know. They have more for a big, long-term bug-out bag, I'd say. Prepared Norseman, luckily the armed police got the bastard and he was thrown out. Fuck's sake. Yeah, it's scary. That'd be a scary situation knowing what he's saying, but funny at the same time. That's what your mate's reaction was. I'm glad he didn't get shanked. I hope he did get shanked in the end, or whatever it would be. All right. Liam said he used to do cash in hand jobs, but sadly they get exploited doing it. Yeah, I bet they do. Yeah, it's a fucking shame, people. I've said there was another homeless bloke. He used to come into Argos when I worked there by radio batteries. When I worked there to buy radio batteries for his portable radio, and would read philosophy books and chat about some deep shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. They're a good bloke, really. No different than us. But yeah, the one we used to know, the one used to be around here his name was Dennis the Tramp, and he used to have one of those. You ever seen when they get those big mats of hair, and he used to have a great big beaver's tail on the back of his head, massive beaver's tail dreadlock. We used to joke about that he probably used it as a pillow. It would have worked as a pillow. You just folded it up, used it as a pillow. But sometimes, even when we was pisshead teenagers, we would give him a couple of cans of beer. It probably wasn't helping, but we knew he wanted a drink and he had a drink, and we'd give him a bit of booze. You know what I mean? Considering I used to smash shop windows to get booze, it's fucking highly fucking privileged. We'd give our booze away. Mike the English Mario. I ain't no plumber. Right, I'll go to 1:30. We had all right managers who would let them sit in for the warmth as long as they wanted. He never bothered anyone. That's good, isn't it? And then when we had the dickhead managers, don't stop scaring. Yeah, it's weird. Some people are all right, some people are knobs. It's a shame though. Iron Man said, "I just want to cut my beard off. I don't know. I've recognised myself with a beard for 4 years. I wouldn't be able to leave a beard for 4 years, Iron Man. Fuck that. Although I've had my goatee for fucking forever, but I wouldn't be able to have a full beard. That's a thing that well, there's no mushroom on these weapon boards now. There should be. I'll sort out a little mushroom to go up there soon then. Tell you what, saying that, I'll go to 20 past, so I'm going to be off soon. I've got a couple of things I need to do. And then go on to Slingshot Warriors stream, everyone. If you want to carry on having a chat for a bit longer, a couple more hours, after I end, about Slingshot, when you're going to start, you're going to do one. Mushroom, yeah, I've got mushroom left. I was going to admit, Zed, that both you and Slingshot's if those jokes had gone over my head. Actually, that one had as well. Well, there's not much room. I actually went over my head there. Where am I? Slingshot. If you do one about past, all I do in the evenings, I spent an hour on Liam's stream. This is why I don't get nothing done. So I spent an hour on Liam's stream. As soon as that finishes, did my own 2-hour stream. Now I'm probably going to be on fucking Slingshots for 2 hours. 5 fucking hours I've been sat here. Potentially. Good job that old bullshit about getting square eyes isn't fucking true. Luckily, when I'm on Liam's stream, after time I've got an exercise bike over there, so I can get a bit of exercise while I'm watching. What I normally do when I'm on Liam's. Thank you for all the link shares now, by the way. Iron Man said, people who insult or hurt homeless people, they should be fenced off woodland to survive for a few weeks. See how they like it with minimal gear. Video base said, do star jumps in between. It's not too late for that now, but yes, good time. I'm not sure how fuck my splitting headache's coming back. Get some tablets down your Liam. Yeah, I got one for you. Here's a couple of tablets from my EDC. Take a couple of these. Can you see what they are, really? Take a couple of these will make you feel better. So I've said headaches quite often linked to dehydration, and Liam said he's been drinking quite a bit of water. Barely had anything except water today. Yeah, they're the clay targets, really, yeah. That's it, square eyes, fuck me, you look like something out of anime. If looking at the screen all day gave you square eyes, Zed, I'd have the squarest fuck. I'd literally have fucking cubes sticking out of my head, mate. I think. It would look something like animated, wouldn't it? Bird Northman said, our migraine day before yesterday was laid shaking and throwing up in the toilet for like 3 hours. Yeah, migraines sound horrible. My brother used to get migraines, my younger brother, and he would be, you know, in a dark room, like that, fucking sweating, wet cloth on his head. Yeah. Iron Man said lemon sips are a lifesaver in survival. Yeah, I should have some in mind. I've got on my to buy list actually. I've got to remember to add that when I get this stuff. I need to get some first aid stuff. Yeah, migraine. Luckily, my brother now knows most of the triggers for his migraines, because some of it is triggered by food and stuff, isn't it? And certain things. Well, thankfully, I've only had a few migraines in my life. As Bart has epilepsy, he seems to get them fit. Well, I suppose at least that's a sort of, it's coming, I suppose, isn't it? Not a good thing, but does he get the full on, you don't have to say if you don't want to because you're talking about someone else. Does he get like the full on, like the, what you'd class like a epileptic fit sort of thing? Because I think there can be varying degrees of it, can't there? When I said, yeah, so he seems to be caused by certain light frequencies. Yeah. If you know the triggers, at least you can avoid it. Tattooing, can quite often bring people on with epileptic fits, and people who don't even know they're epileptic, right, get tattoos, and because it's a very stressful environment, they have this epileptic fit. Go into the full, like that, and faint and, go unconscious, wake up and don't know what's happened because they laid on the floor and they've never had one before. Yeah, someone's told me quite a few times that's happened while they was tattooing, and it's fucking freaky because also the person, because they've never had one before, they don't actually know what's happened. They woke up on the floor and they're like, yeah. Whereas he rarely has a proper fit, etc. For him, it's certain types of light at certain speeds that do it. So the other week in my car, I had to cover his eyes with his arms as the light started causing him to get blurred vision. All right. Well, yeah, he totally covers his eyes to start his recovery. Richard said some people have dropped dead from the sight of a needle. Yes, yeah, I know people that who are not dropped dead, but I know people who faint from needles. And needles, I suppose, is another one, isn't it? I never thought about that. Iron Man said, when you camp out in the woods, you should leave a two-way radio switched on at your house. So if you get injured or sick, then contact your family. That's a good idea, Iron Man. I like that. Yeah, very good idea. Video based, I had that on Tuesday. I had some homemade mead before bed because I was adding sugar to change the taste. That set it off the next day, like a migraine hangover. Ah, mad, isn't it? I said, I agree on the lights coming. I was saying that. I never thought about that. Of course, that's a known thing that epilepsy is caused by flashing lights, isn't it? Yeah. I think I'm getting mixed up now with fucking migraines and fucking, and epilepsy. Zed said, I used to know someone whose epilepsy was caused by flashing lights. Yeah, saying that, it's a known thing, isn't it? Flashing lights to cause epilepsy. I think I was getting mixed up with the migraine. I don't know. I've never seen anyone have an epileptic fit, I don't think. I know someone who had one in a school assembly once in front of everyone. Richard said, I had a workmate who had a seizure. 2 stories up on a scaffold. I had to keep him from falling. Yeah, I bet that would be scary, Richard. Yeah, that'd be a freaky fucking thing, trying to sort that out. I bet that was experience for everyone. I said, I'll try and remember now on the videos if I do a torch strobe to do an epilepsy warning. Yeah, that's a good point. I'll be going off in a minute. I've gone on longer than I said. I might as well do the 1:30 now. That's how I used to know a girl who got migraine every night. At least that's what she told me. That's nice one, Zed. Let's get my fucking phone off a fucking yeah. She must have been dehydrated, Zed. Not Zed, Peach. Thinks it's my older half brother had alcoholic seizures. Richard said, you know my wife said. Oh God, I love them jokes. Yeah, Zed, not Zod. I've said the weird thing is a massive list of things that can cause headaches that are not related to your head. My cousin got them for years daily. Eventually found out it's a spinal damage, which was when she had surgery on it. Yeah, I used to get terrible headaches, Liam, and that was my eyes. When I was a kid, I had to have glasses for, and weirdly, it was only about 6 months, and then I don't know if my eyes adjusted or something, and I didn't need them. But I don't need glasses now for anything. But I was getting terrible headaches at school, and then they reckoned it must have been, I needed glasses, basically. My man Smart said, I saw a news report about a guy who constantly shakes and cannot control his muscles. But when he took ecstasy, totally fine for an hour. Strange but true. Yeah, I totally believe that as well, Iron Man. That's bizarre, isn't it? But I believe, I totally... It's bizarre what some of these drugs can do, or what, how people react to things. Weapons Officer, yeah, whenever I get new glasses, I have a day or two of eye strain and headaches while the eyes adjust to them. Different drugs have different effects on people depending on their condition. That's it, Liam. Yeah, that's it. No, it's fascinating stuff, but yeah. Why I hate when everyone thinks they react to the same way to certain drugs as them. Yeah, that's it. Bob said my wife gets a headache when she comes home from work and sees me. That's so. So that's it, is it? So if you're single, you might as well be celibate. Get married, you might as well be celibate. So you can't fucking win, can you? Slingshot said, ever thought about a pet, Mike? Not really, purely because I couldn't really afford a pet. What's the cheapest pet you could have, do you reckon? We had a pet bird recently, like about 5 years ago, and that was quite That's not as easy as it sounds. The fucking thing used to shit everywhere. Yeah, it'd have to be something that would clean after itself, feed itself. The pet wood lie's pretty cheap. Yeah, maybe. Even they leave little traps though. Video base said new glasses are a bitch. So so strange. Feels like you're looking for a new pair of eyes. Is that what it's like, is it? Chicken, goldfish. Steve, no, you still have to change the water. I ain't got bed bugs. Fuck that shit. Goldfish, you've got to change the water or they die. Fair enough. If celibacy is an issue, just change your gender. Fuck's sake. The cat would come close. Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, I don't mind cats, but yeah, at least cats crapping on people's gardens. That's just what I was going to say there. You know, yeah, maybe then. Maybe a cat is for me. Fair enough. We have lice once. That's the worst pet I've experienced. I bet it fucking was, mate. Once I said fish are way more expensive than some people think. Water changes, water treatment chemicals, air pump. That's it. And if you don't change the water, they'll just die, won't they? So, you know, see. So I gave a girl ecstasy once. Didn't use any drugs to do it though. Richard said, I heard if you go bisexual, you increase your odds by 50%. Nice one. Iron Man said, I want an otter. They're super cute. They can bite the fuck out of you, though, can't they, Iron Man? That bloke, Terry Nutkins, you remember him? And did you know he had like the tips of his fingers missing? You ever heard the story of why Terry Nutkins had the tips of his fingers missing? They was bitten off by an otter because he was a kid at the time and he was wearing the jumper of this bloke who'd been abusing the otters. And then because when he held the otter thought he would smelt the jumper, bit the tips of his fucking fingers off. But yeah, no, but otters are Terry Buster Nutkins, let's say. You remember that, Liam? Yeah. I don't know why that sticks in my head. But yes, I don't know why that sticks in my head, that story, but it does. Survive said, you don't need insurance or a vet bills for fish. No, exactly. I still have to buy certain things for them. Stop them dying. Get white spot fungus. Terry Buster Nutkins, let's say. You remember that, do you, Liam? Yeah, I remember that on TV years ago. And it wasn't the famous otter Tarka, was it? Tarka the otter. It may have even been the famous Tarka the otter who bit his fingers off. I don't know. Yeah, bit fucking, you know, they bite for your finger like nothing. But they certainly are cute. So still laughing at Terry Buster Nutkins, like I say. And you ever heard of him? Weapons stuff said, yeah, scent can make certain animals go crazy. Also, some animals only like blokes and women. Wrong sex can make them go apeshit. Iron Man said, would you let Pat Sharp come around for dinner? Yes, possibly. And I'll get him on a live stream just so you can wonder at his wonderful fucking mullet. Video said no. Stinks said, I like my dad telling me about his cousin sticking his hand in a squirrel's nest. Did he get bit, did he? You have to watch out in America, don't you, getting bit by things like squirrels because of the potential of rabies. Over here, you don't really have to worry about it. It's been pretty much eradicated over here, rabies. Rob said, otters are a very powerful predator. They're smart and fast. Seen them hunting in the rivers here at my place. Yes, I do, Liam. Liam knows. I have a spider-proof door. Although I dropped something on the floor the other day and put a crack in it. So. Captain Bugger. Oh, yeah, that's why he said it. It's easy to keep a pet spider. Just leave a window open for an hour and it'll find a home in the corner of your room. I've never seen spider cat before. No, you're right. I have got spider-proof door and a spider-proof window. And no spiders in here. Things. Yes, he lost his hand. That bad. Lost his hand. So I should have had a ferret that someone had used for hunting. And it was a bit crazy bitey. It would hang off your hand like Steve. I bet they would. Yeah, they're very powerful biters, aren't they? I imagine otters use their hands a lot. Very smart. Yeah, you see them laying on their back, don't you? What do they do? Is it otters that lay on their back doing something with stones, don't they, or something? I can't remember now. That's another water otter. It's called a kettle. That one's put one over my head. What am I missing there? Fuck's sake. Are they just playing with the money, man? I know they was doing something with stones. I couldn't remember if they was doing something. They're just playing them. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, crack the shell open with it. Yes, it's probably both then. Yeah, I knew those. Yeah. I've gone over my time again. Let's go off in a minute. And then join me on Slingshot Warriors stream if you're still up for a bit. Yeah, dolphin masturbate, yeah. And wasn't there some bloke who shagged a dolphin or woman or something, hasn't there? Not one of the people who's supposed to be looking after him, I don't know. Get onto that subject. Who brought that up? One of the few animals that humans that can do it. Monkeys, I suppose. But I know what you mean. They just don't do it, do they? Animals don't. Survive, you know, they're not, I don't know, self-aware enough to pleasure themselves, I suppose. However you put it, I don't know. So I've said, you ever seen a picture recently went viral of the stoat riding on the back of a woodpecker? Yes, that's insane, that picture. I love that. The fucking woodpecker's face. Tim said, great streams always, might take it. Yeah, I'm going to go off now. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate that. Things sort of, I was once bitten in the nose by a hamster, but I returned the favour by throwing it into a wall. I am and apparently an otter keeps their favourite stones for life. Captain Bogger, I suppose you can sponsor a tiger or something, but you don't need to stroke it. Just get a letter every month. Yeah, I'll do one of blind guide dogs. Get a pup date, as they say. I love that. Bob said the river otter is a very dangerous animal. They're bigger and faster than sea otters. So I've searched Google images. Stoat rides a woodpecker's back. I've seen it. It's a great picture because the woodpecker's got eyes like that as it's flying through the air. The fucking stoat on its back. Dad said to Iron Man, I can believe that. Mick Jagger looks like he's been savaged by some nowadays. Right, see you all later. I appreciate it. It's been a really good stream tonight. Enjoyed it. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm assuming I'm on tomorrow. I can't see why not. I ain't got any plans. Yeah. All right. If you go on the Slingshot Warriors stream, I'll be there in about 10 minutes. All right. See you all later. That was a good one tonight. I haven't seen the video of a monkey with a frog, I don't think. No, I may have. I might not. I think the monkey riding a pig, I think. All right. Send me a video if you want, Pete. Is it triple X? Fuck's sake. See you later. See you. Yeah, don't do that. I regretted saying it when I said it. Right. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. It's been a good stream. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you on Slingshots in about 5 or 10 minutes. Right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to use the affiliate links, English or American.